Innovator of bounds, Tommy Dreamer, and you're listening to UWO, giving you all your wrestling action and podcasting to the extreme.
UWO Podcast, I'm Kyle Chapman, that's Brian Lopes, that's Eddie Ortiz.
Somebody make this make sense to me.
What's that?
We are watching, bro.
This is your blood enemy.
Yeah.
And y'all are having a nice cordial conversation, no attack, no nothing.
It wasn't cordial.
They're having conversations on the low with each other.
It's called the promo. It's called the promo.
They're just talking.
If you're going to be the man around here, you got to get pretty good at it.
A promo. That's not a promo. Promo's in the ring. That's an interaction backstage with a blood feud enemy, and y'all are keeping the peace.
What about when Shawn Michaels kicked Stan?
Stan had it coming.
I gave that kick up.
Oh my Lord!
We don't know what happened. For all we know, Stan fucked up at catering, and Stan deserved that kick. Right. We ain't never seen Stan again.
Is he fucking up an AEW?
Remember what happened to that little kid? Remember that little kid that was talking shit when Shawn was cooking for him? We ain't never seen that little motherfucker again.
Little bitch.
Yeah, but she ain't never seen again.
The beatdown of no beatdowns.
Oh, this is horrible, by the way. We are watching Monday Night Raw. They're showing Trish and Becky.
What do you notice in the ring?
Titties. Nothing but titties. Like, they're there. Like, see, look, she just backed down for show.
Okay.
So, I apologize.
By the way, April, newfound to me anyway, is Autism Awareness Month.
Oh, okay.
So, show my support, IB.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay, good.
Next on the agenda, I should say first on the agenda, you might as well put it on the screen.
All right, Phil Brooks, what the fuck you doing?
He's going back to the E!
It's confirmed. By the way, you can talk about that guy in the red hat right there?
Wait, where is he?
That guy in the red hat right there?
See, I'm Punk. I ain't gonna tell nobody else that you standing right there with a red hat on. Don't worry, I ain't gonna tell nobody else. Phil Brooks is talking to Tamina Snuka in the back of a parking lot where Monday Night Raw is tonight. It's happening.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah.
In Chicago.
In Chicago.
CM Punk. So you know what that means.
Here we go.
You know what that means? That means that.
What are the comments?
Oh, sorry.
That means that our good old
Everybody in the chat.
E-drones, our loyalist puppets, are all on the IWC right now.
Oh, shit.
On Phil Brooks. They are double fisting his cock down their throat right now. They are like, oh, Papa H needs to bring him back. Triple H needs to back up the Brinks truck. Oh, CM Punk back to WWE confirmed.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Amateurs.
Amateurs.
Y'all some amateurs. Okay.
Wait a minute, real quick.
Yes, we did clickbait you, but
When it comes to me, when it comes to my whole perspective on CM Punk, I have 3 rules of CM Punk. Who can recite them?
honestly, I don't remember.
Oh, rule number 1, fuck Phil.
Okay, yeah, that was.
Rule number 2, fuck CM Punk.
Yeah.
Rule number 3,
Yeah.
repeat step 1 and 2.
Really hate CM Punk.
This amateur will be sitting here
Amateur!
cheering him on just like he's cheering on Cody Rhodes.
I wonder have I started cheering on Cody Rhodes
There is video evidence, you know that, right?
of me.
Whoa!
Oh, that was cool. How about this? Well, I wish we had video evidence of when Brock Lesnar was beating his ass.
We do. It's on Monday Night Raw recaps.
No. My reaction.
Oh, your reaction.
Watching it live.
We really cut off too, right?
I know.
Right as that match was happening.
They're breaking up my boys, man. Hopefully they let them split up amicably.
We'll get there shortly.
I can't wait to see D'Angelo Dawkins on Dark.
But as far as CM Punk to WWE goes,
Yeah.
who would have known that people who share our sport
Holy shit, they found them!
300 days a year are actually cordial with each other?
Nope. You're not gonna do that. Nope. Because let's be real. Who still work? Maybe you could probably count on one hand the amount of people who still work there that were cool with CM Punk that are still there from when he originally left.
One of the people I can tell you for sure is recovering from an ankle surgery.
And he ain't there.
Yeah, he ain't there.
So, and we know Gallows and Anderson ain't there because they don't come to work unless they get used.
That's true.
So
Smart move.
So he is there, okay, to sign with Papa H, return back to the E. He's tucking his tail between his legs. Okay, I want my reparations and my money because this is tampering because he is still an employee of the AEW. So TK, get that chick backstage as our lawyer. Write them papers up now. We want our money. Okay, you're paying for our new show. Okay, Hunter? Vince, you're paying for our new show.
Who invited
Okay?
him backstage?
Triple H. Apparently he was back there. He had a nice conversation. I'm just going off of what the journalists have said. The journalists are on Twitter saying that he had a nice conversation with Papa H, the man in charge of WWE, okay? And
Creatively.
in charge of WWE,
Okay.
okay? And he had a nice sit down with The Miz where they buried a hatchet.
They had a hatchet?
I didn't know they had beef, but apparently they had beef. So when you hear Cult of Personality hit the PA and the fans in the arena are all like, oh, sucking him off, okay? Because, just 2 weeks ago they were on there. Oh, CM Punk he's washed up. Oh, he's trash. Oh, AEW would be stupid to bring him back. Oh, anybody who works with CM Punk is just stupid. Impact wouldn't even touch him, and Impact touches everybody. They're like the diddler of fucking the wrestling world. They diddle everybody.
Why are you reading my posts?
He's right about Impact.
Oh, they diddled everybody.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, they'll touch.
you are.
They'll touch everybody. They're so woke, they'll touch even the alphabets. Scott D'Amore touching an alphabet.
Surprisingly, I don't know why, but I think that would be true. But anyway, go ahead.
But yeah, so when he returns, I want you all to be singing along like you do with Cody. Oh, because Cody only had the same theme song for umpteen years since he left.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden now everybody's like, oh. Everybody knows the lines. Yeah. The lines were something, Cody Rhodes. Now everybody knows the fucking goddamn lines for some reason. I still don't know the fucking lines.
My son knows it by heart. But he knew it.
But he didn't learn it in 3 years that he was in AEW?
No.
Amateurs!
He knew it word first of all. I'm talking about my son now.
I'm talking about you. You're an amateur. Because he should have known it the 3 years that he was in AEW.
Yes. I'll tell you, I can vouch for this. His son knows every word to every wrestling. It's fucking incredible.
Every word to Danhausen promos.
True.
Well, Danhausen is great.
That shoulder fix so you can curse people.
Oh, it's the foot.
I thought it was the shoulder.
No.
He tells people to pay him lots of money.
Apparently he broke his foot in an indie show.
Again?
His foot is already fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just had somebody jump into a crowd and break his foot.
That's a fact. You know,
I bet Triple H ain't gonna let him do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I can't wait to the wonderful stories that Vince writes for him. Maybe he'll
Have standout matches with Braun Strowman.
you do realize that Vince isn't in charge of creative, right?
Do this.
Allegedly.
Do the. I
I'll
need
put
my
it
quotation
this.
marks.
The same people who are saying that Vince McMahon is calling the shots are the same people who at 8 o'clock in the morning report WWE has a hiring freeze, and at 12 o'clock in the afternoon report that CM Punk is confirmed signed.
Well, we know the hiring freeze is bullshit. They re-signed Logan Paul.
Well,
Yeah.
that was done. That's not really a hiring freeze. That's more of a.
Well, the man was technically, the man's contract was up WrestleMania.
Yeah,
So
but that's
technically,
not
he was
hired.
unemployed. So they rehired him.
That's
The-
not rehired. That's renew the contract.
Rehired, renewed, semantics, potato. Okay, I take it as they rehired him. Okay.
Question: why the hell is Montez Ford wearing sweatpants?
Because he feels like he's Montez fucking Ford.
Or he got his gear?
Probably.
Just wondering.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just wondering.
who was walking back through catering and said, "Hey, Shelton, Cedric, you guys still work here? We need to do a black on black crime segment. So can you guys say?"
Oh shit.
Everybody's in the woke mode. Anybody upset about this?
You hear that too, right?
I'm not going crazy. All right, but go ahead, man.
You hear that?
What's next on the old agenda?
Hold on.
Hold on, what is squeaking?
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
what I'm saying. I have no idea where the hell it's coming from. Not technical issues this time, trust me. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, this whole situation is just like, what the fuck is going on? You have an AEW contracted wrestler at a WWE show. Yes, there's probably friends. Yes, he lives in fucking Chicago. But what? Why? Why are you there? Why are you there? Like, and so obvious about it too. Like, y'all really outside. You know there's fans everywhere.
I mean-
and like, they do it here in Rhode Island. Like, we know where y'all are parked. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that we're stalking or whatever, Carl, but you know what I'm saying? Like, we know where y'all park. We know where everybody stays at and shit. And you just go right up to the building. Y'all having a meeting.
He was walking around backstage.
And then supposedly he gets kicked out of the building.
By Vince.
Right.
You know what I mean? What Twilight Zone are we in right now that this is happening on an episode of Raw, or a day of Raw right now? And it's just so weird. Like, to me, it's like, is this a way of just getting a buzz for AEW? Is this just friendly conversation, like Eddie was saying earlier? What caused all of this? And for the fact that to blow up the way it did, it's just hilarious to me how just a guy talking to his friends.
That shit blew up in 2 minutes of Pro Wrestling Inc. of Wrestling Inc. posting that. Within 2 minutes, every other fucking journalist had it posted on their Twitter. Oh, by the way, Twitter is the way to go. Fuck Facebook. Fuck you, Zuckerberg. Fuck you and your fucking ugly Asian wife.
Are you mad about something that happens to be what happened with your Facebook page?
Yeah.
Oh, what? That car wanted to ban me
Again.
for 30 days for a meme that I had been using when I still had 2 kids?
Damn, that was like 6 kids ago.
Fuck you.
Eddie, you know if you get locked up 2 more times, you'll do just as much time as Dominic?
I mean, at this point, I've been locked up so many times, I got a better record than Dominic.
No.
Hey, prison does change you, man.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So I took my services over to South Beach, Twitter, where I can get unedited videos. Goddamn, Twitter porn is real. Holy shit. I did not realize that after a certain time, your timeline starts to fill up with some other shit.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Because in the daytime, that shit is filled up with wholesome.
Yes.
Just regular fist fights. After the sun goes down,
It's called Twitter After Dark.
titties.
Titties! Oh, we're going to talk about you later.
Uncensored
Oh, we're going
titties.
to talk about you later. Oh, shit. So where would you like to go next? Unless you have something to say about Phil, aside from your 3 rules.
Here I go. I always repeat my rules with Phil. No, but seriously. In all honesty, though, I went to go visit my friends. That's pretty much it. And liability laws, this is probably if he trips, falls, I'm broke. Get him the fuck out the building.
Agreed. That's honestly the one thing that doesn't surprise me. It's like, oh, he got kicked out. Yeah, he should have been kicked out. Unless it was requested for him to show up. the fact that he even made it to top 8 is fucking hilarious to me. And you know what I'm saying?
Well, Grandpa's working from home right now, so he wasn't there physically.
I learned the Zoom thing over COVID.
So you know, the jolly old doughboy back there was like, Vince, sir, Phil's here. What should I do, sir? Bruce, throw him out. Get him out of there, Bruce. He hasn't sucked me off. I'll be damned if he's gonna suck off my son-in-law and come back.
Here's the other thing to think about too. Vince and Punk actually got along. And the fact that him and Triple H were the ones that were speaking is the weird part to me. So the fact that people were reporting that Vince kicked him out, I think Vince would have wanted him there. Like that's just my only other perspective on this thing. This is just so weird and so confusing. Like,
yeah, see,
just
even the starting 5. That's why Facebook is fucking trash. You're gonna fucking ban me. They gave me a fucking ban for a fucking cartoon character. Wait, hard on. That's sexual. The fuck, it's Gohan. Okay, then you gotta give me a ban for a fucking crack pipe. Most of Facebook is crackheads.
Yeah.
And a crack pipe? You gonna give me a 30?
I've seen people sell their EBT card on Facebook.
Yes.
Could be worse. Could be at a Walmart in Chicago.
But you gave me a ban on that one? Oh, you can't get to a Target in Chicago because them shits are locked up tighter than fucking Fort Knox.
Yeah.
Have you seen that video?
Walmart said, fuck y'all.
Walmart said, we're leaving. Target said, we locking this bitch down.
Yep.
They got bulletproof glass case fucking shit.
Have you ever
Everything.
been to Target? It's fucking beautiful in there.
Oh, yeah. It's
Look
like,
at Walmart. Walmart is...
oh, yeah. You walk into a Target, you're like, oh, shit. You get hit with
The
a...
shopping carts actually work.
You get hit with a breath of fresh air and everything.
And someone actually walk up to you.
The employees are
Can I ask
visible.
you,
Instead of asking for your receipt,
can I ask you?
Do you need help?
You need help?
You want me to go in the back? I will go in the back and find it for you. Walmart? Oh shit, it's a customer. Sure.
I don't give a fuck if I just watch you self-checkout. I need your receipt.
Yeah.
You walk into Walmart, you automatically got COVID. You're like, oh shit, I'm sick.
Pretty much.
What do we got next?
Oh, hold on, I want to trigger everybody.
Okay.
I want. Indy Hartwell and Mello are transitional champions.
We'll get into that after. I'm happy you said that.
So am I.
Because that topic is there.
Yeah.
Alright, so, but first, you wanted to go here, right?
Put it on the screen.
Alright, AEW gets another fucking TV show. Now we're getting AEW Collision?
So here's my first question, right? About the new show.
Yeah.
It seems like a new show, new network, new championship. So who's going to be the first NBC champion?
Wait,
No, it's going to TBS.
it's going to TBS.
Yeah, but they're not a TBS champion. They're not a TNT champion. They got to do all the networks.
No,
baby.
they got a hose belt.
Ah.
The hose belt.
Man.
And technically, we're renaming that TNT championship to the hot potato title.
I see.
Well, here comes Bob H. She's going to tell everybody you just signed CM Punk.
Here's that big announcement.
Oh, shit.
You know, because TK does. I'm going to appear and say something. Oh, big announcement. He's clickbaiting. Triple H does it.
So, anyway, before Eddie so rudely interrupt me.
Big gag.
Yeah, and gagged. He has a gag reflex.
Yeah. Sorry, I can't deep throat like the E drones.
Look at that guy right there.
Oh man, that man.
Bent
Oh, that man.
all bending for you.
That shit. That man deep throat so far it comes out of his ass.
He really was bending like this. Like you just arms, brother. Just arms. You're good. You don't gotta go.
It's okay, sir. I know how to swallow swords.
And now I'm forever signing.
All right. So anyway, as I was saying, AEW's roster is fucking huge.
Yup.
Of course they need another show, bro. And you know who's gonna watch it? Me. You know what's gonna watch it? Every other person who fucking complains about it.
Yeah.
Yep, they're gonna watch it and then they're gonna go on Twitter and complain about it.
Yep. Yeah.
It's like every other
Yeah.
fucking wrestling show. People are gonna complain. I don't even listen to the naysayers anymore. I'm looking forward to it. That's more AEW.
Not every wrestling show. Only 2 people talk about Impact in the IWC, and one of them's in our chat, and the other one. Brian talks to himself in the mirror. Impact was good.
It was good.
Moose is doing things.
Not.
He didn't
Steve Macklin is a wonderful choice for a
Okay,
champion.
first off, Steve Macklin is
I am glad they let him grow his hair back because his face
His bald head
without
look-
facial hair, holy shit, that man does not have a face for no facial hair.
Agreed, but no, Steve Macklin is pretty fucking good.
The honorable. Shit.
We'll continue.
Fuck,
Sure.
I mentioned Perazzle.
Dynamite, let's just be real. It's
Awesome.
excuse me, not Dynamite, excuse me, Rampage.
Yeah.
Is
It's
Saturday
Rampage.
Night Thunder.
It's a L. It's an L show. Like, don't get me wrong, they have some cool matches, but it doesn't feel like anything. It feels like it's being rushed. It's like, yo, we just filmed this shit, here we go, we're going to show it to you guys.
Let's just hurry up and get the AEW portion out the way so to concentrate on Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Essentially. You know what I mean? But Dynamite is the show. And I mean, let's just be real, man. There's only so much you can fit in the 2-hour window. And they got a lot going on, bro.
Yes.
A lot. It's gonna need another show. I'm not. Oh my God, yeah. I'm not. Oh my Lord, they're having another show. I'm just like, great. We're the place to the fucking lineup.
Well, the journalists were saying that this is the CM Punk show.
Thanks for the spoiler game of like a minute and a half by, but
Okay.
appreciate it.
This is the CM Punk show. I don't know if it's going to be Collision, Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, Dynamite. But apparently Punk is getting a show of his own. Because he needs to have his own show away from everybody. Because the journalists are reporting that the network, goddamn fucking networks, want CM Punk back, and that this is the middle ground.
Cyrus the Virus. He's back. It's his show. The network wants it. All the ECW heads right now are
I
totally
just
popping.
caught that.
The ECW heads right now are popping.
I just wait this lead.
But anyway, so this one, from what I've heard, it's a 2-hour show
Yes.
at Saturdays,
Saturday nights, yeah.
6:05.
Honestly, if they do 6:05, I'd be happy about it. If it's not 6:05, I won't be happy.
I mean, yeah, you can't do 10 o'clock.
I don't want to do 8 o'clock.
No, not 8 o'clock, not 10 o'clock. If you're gonna have nobody watches Rampage because it's so fucking late.
Yeah.
Nobody
That's
watches.
the biggest problem for Rampage.
Nobody watches Rampage. It's too fucking late at night on a Friday.
Agreed.
Okay, if you have a life, you're not at home at 10 o'clock at night. You're already heading out to the bar. You're already done pre-gamed, and you're ready to go to the club. Okay, if you don't have a life, you're ready for bed.
Yes.
It's been a long week. Okay, you're ready for bed. So nobody watches Rampage. So this one has to be while there's still daylight out. Now I understand that people say, "Oh, well, nobody's gonna watch it. People are gonna be out." Well, technically, at 6:05 time slot is when you're returning home in the summertime from the beach, and you're cleaning up and you're getting ready. If you're going to go out that night, you're getting ready to go out that night. So you sit down and relax for a little bit. So, if you're a wrestling fan, what the hell is that?
That's pretty, bro.
That's actually pretty nice.
That is pretty insulting.
That is fucking.
You took the big gold though, the old school WWE.
That is actually fucking pretty, bro.
No,
I kind of like it.
no, I'd rather just have big gold.
I like it.
That is actually really fucking pretty.
All right, just give that to Cody already. Get it out
That
of
was
the way.
cool. I'm not gonna
Just
lie.
give it to
That
Cody
was-
and get out of the way.
Yeah, that belt is fire. I'm not gonna lie. Because if y'all don't know, Raw currently live. Triple H has just unveiled the new World Heavyweight Championship for one of the other brands where Roman's not going to be, basically.
For Raw.
Yeah, pretty much for Raw.
Roman don't come to fucking Raw.
You never know, Fox could have won the bid. But that is actually, the more I look at it, that is a nice time.
Is he claiming that this belt could be defended anytime all over the world? Don't lie to us. Do not lie to us. That bitch is not going to show up in New Japan and be defended. You know for a fact I'm...
My Lord, Eddie. Let it go, bro.
We're going to have to catch this entire promo after, but that's a pretty nice looking belt.
That really actually is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I like that sign, bring WrestleMania to Chicago, just don't like the theme of it.
Yeah. I don't think it's a pretty good idea right now. In a couple of years, we'll talk about it.
I don't like that belt.
How not?
I don't like that belt.
I do. That looks better than the shit they have now.
I mean, anything looks better than the shit they have now because the shit they have now is just basically copy and paste generic. But I don't like that. Like, you could have just brought Big Gold back.
Agreed. But, you know, they have to make it modernized. And honestly, I've always been a fan of that globe behind the WWE sign. Like, from like, you go back to the old school titles, I actually always like that design. So they just updated it, gave it a new logo, new side plates.
Nah.
Hey, this is cock.
I mean, so we're all in agreement that Roman's going to beat Bruno Sammartino's record.
No.
Dude, they just made up a new fucking belt.
He'll definitely beat Hogan.
Bruno Sammartino.
He's taking down Morocco's spot in a couple months. Then
He's definitely beating Hogan's.
Hogan is next year's Mania. So yeah, if he makes his next year's Mania, he's beating Hogan.
I mean, what's he got to make it to? 2028, right? To beat
To beat San Martino's record?
Yeah, it was 20. It was on there.
No.
It was like Backlash 2028 where he would beat San Martino's fucking.
That's his other record. His big record is 14 years. His other record was, I think, 8. Backlund had 7. And Hogan was next up with like 1,000, so it was like 3 plus years. And then Morocco had, I think, 3 plus years.
Well, I'm going to look that up.
Yeah. So that will take forever. He ain't touching San Martino. Like that I can say, hey, he's not touching Bruno.
My man Damian Priest definitely got a Dominican barber.
Oh, easily. Just want to fresh as hell. I will also talk about Collision really quick while I do these research.
Bruno Sammartino.
Oh wait, they find it.
Longest combined is 4,040 days.
Yeah, he's not touching that.
Let's see if I can find the thing that said when he would actually beat San Martino's record. But go ahead. I'm gonna see it.
But yeah, no. Here's my thing with Collision, right? I actually agree with Kyle. There's way too many fucking people on that roster. There's a lot of fucking people on that roster. When it comes to dividing up the rosters and doing a quote unquote brand split for AEW, it probably is a good thing. You know, not just for like separate shows or whatever, but like to have one crew with one set of people. Because let's be honest, even if you go back to Cody had one perspective on how he thought AEW should be presented. The Bucks and Kenny have another perspective on how they think AEW should be presented. We can see currently what they've been doing with Kenny and the Bucks. So, you know what I mean? Maybe there is time for a change in AEW where you give us another brand where it is a little bit more entertainment based. You know what I'm saying? If you got the guys on the roster who can do that type of work and do it well, why not split the brands up? Because let's be honest, where the fuck is Barrow?
Who?
I'll be saying that every week until I see this motherfucker.
Who?
Exactly.
The Redeemer?
Where the fuck is he?
Roman Reigns would pass Bruno Sammartino May 3rd, 2028. He will officially be, if he takes it to 2028.
Do you understand that it's 2023, right?
That's 5 more
5
years.
years? Hey, 5 years and he just shows up at the Big Four?
That's your boy, by the way.
No.
But like, where's Lance Archer?
Who?
Exactly.
Whoa. He is currently involved in a tournament where the winner gets to challenge Kenny Omega at Forbidden Door for the New Japan US title.
Yeah.
So Lance Archer is working.
Where is he in
Obviously not, because that's going to be all in Kenny versus Ospreay. But that's Wembley. Okay? But obviously, Archer is working other places. Okay? He's getting multiple paychecks. You're welcome. And he is okay right now.
When's my boy Ethan Page going to get some shine?
I mean, he just had a hell of a match with Hook.
He did.
I mean, no,
I'm saying, like, when's he going to be, like, on my TV weekly?
Who?
I mean,
Exactly.
in all fairness, we wanted the other guy.
Do you know who else? Do you know who else?
That's why we signed that one. 'Cause
Can you on?
we wanted the other one. I mean,
Ladies and
Honor Club.
you want to talk about a party?
Yes.
Saturday night shrimp cocktails. You ain't got to go home. You don't have work in the morning. You don't have work in the afternoon. You can drink all night and eat all of the shrimp cocktail please.
So we're gonna officially just ignore the fact that he just formed the Mogul Embassy. I was there.
We now have the hip hop music. I know a whale. He does a thing called Whale Mania.
Oh, well.
It happens right next to Josh Cinema. Okay? We have it all. We bring everybody shrimp cocktails, liquor, alcohol, Melissa Santos OnlyFans. You see it all. Come with the embassy.
I'm glad he told her to shut the fuck up finally.
He really did.
I'm glad Brian Cage put his wife in check and told her to fuck up. Get the fuck off the
Let me
internet.
just work.
Just let me work.
Let me get the picture.
Let me take care of the fucking baby and shut the fuck up on Twitter.
No, it's a great. Honestly, I think it is a great idea because we say this all the time. There's a shit ton of talent in AEW, from the top to the bottom of the roster. There are storylines for so many people that we can't fit into a 2-hour show every week. If you commit 2 hours on another night to another group of talent, and you have the talent there to do what they can do, why the fuck not do the show? You know what I'm saying? And if it does involve a brand split, cool, do a brand split. Because like we said, young guys, like we're going to get into the pillar discussion later on, but you got young guys on one half of that pillar that aren't doing anything. You got one half on there who are uber superstars and people just don't know what to do with them. You know what I'm saying? And you got one guy who's just running the whole entire company.
I mean, our four pillars are hitting all 4 cylinders.
They're doing good. We'll get into that, but they were doing good. But here's the thing, right? Do you need another world championship? No, you don't. Keep the same guy with the title. Show them how to float between show to show. Because the Max don't wrestle anyway. You know what I mean? So it's like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, have them appear on both shows. You got tons of, like, you got trios titles.
I mean, everybody's crying that the TNT title doesn't do anything.
Well, here you go.
There you go.
You put the TNT title
Make that the main title on that show unless the world title's involved.
You know what I'm saying? You got the TBS title for the women on Dynamite. You have the trios title. You can have them defended at any time. You have this All Atlantic Championship. Give it
International title.
Whatever.
That's our IC belt.
Yeah, it's their IC title. You have that now. Give some props to that. You got the FTW title that you can throw around on either show because it's not a real show, but it is what it is, or not a real title, but it is what it is. Do something with it. You know what I mean? Like, you have so much talent. A second show probably really is needed for those guys. All right.
I mean, it's a known fact that they need more TV time because, you know what we get on Dark and Elevation means nothing. That's just literally TK being a fucking Uber fan and making sure everybody gets a paycheck and stuff. So those YouTube shows mean nothing. That's just for our catalog. We're just racking up episodes for the catalog. So yeah, everybody knows it needs a second show. And Rampage.
Oh wow.
I don't know why they're not doing anything with Rampage.
Yeah. Honestly, I say get rid of Rampage. Like legit, get rid of it. You don't need it anymore.
I think TK forgot about Rampage at this point.
Yeah.
He's
there.
I seriously think that he gets in there. He's like, wait a minute, this is Rampage. I thought we were recording for Dark.
Yeah.
I thought this was for Dark. No, this is an actual show on network.
Yeah.
This is not on YouTube.
Honestly, get rid of it.
Are you sure?
Get rid of it altogether. You already have another TNT show. You got a TNT show you got a TBS show on Wednesday. You got a TNT show now on Saturday. Scrap Rampage. Get rid of it altogether, and keep Battle of the Belts, but actually fucking promote it. Like, that would help it a lot. And then you have 2 sets of brands and put their best matches on those shows, like a mini pay-per-view. Brilliant idea.
I mean, here's a wild concept. Maybe have a title change at Battle of the Belts for once.
Yeah.
Maybe, possibly. You don't.
Or have credible contenders.
Change it up, at least.
Or champion versus champions.
Fucking Christ. We're up to 6. And not one title has changed in them fucking shows.
Not one.
How's that a battle for the belt?
Nothing different than Dynamite or Rampage.
But hey, Rampage.
So, Kyle, would you like to go here?
Would
Would you like to go here?
Stay on AEW.
You want to stay here?
And put it on the screen.
All right. The 4 pillars are down to 3. Because Jungle Boy couldn't make it, boy.
He couldn't make it.
They're just like his promo skills. So this coming Wednesday, we have Sammy Guevara versus Darby Allin. Winner faces MJF at Double or nothing.
How about somebody who can actually talk with him? Because Darby Allin, I don't know who the fuck his fucking media relations, whatever guy, what the fuck you want to call him. Apparently Darby can cut promos.
Yeah.
Who the fuck do it?
That's your boy.
I didn't know you cut promos.
Yeah. I don't know either.
All you do is skateboard. That's all you do.
And get hit by cars. And then wrestle the next night and run out.
You know?
I mean, it's either sink or swim with fucking MJF. So you better learn how to cut a promo. You're gonna get butt raped.
For real.
Yeah.
Okay. In all fairness, Sammy did get fucked because they were in Long Island when he tried to cut a promo.
I gotta
that
talk
was
about
that,
Sammy
that was
after.
fucked up. That was fucked up for Sammy.
When I talk about Sammy, I got like.
I mean, do we really believe it's gonna be a 1-on-1 match at Double or Nothing? I'm calling shenanigans.
Yeah.
I'm calling shenanigans
I'm with you on this.
because yes, the pillars are coming. The other three pillars are coming along nicely, but Double or Nothing is our big show.
Yeah.
You're not selling that main event with either one of those three in a 1-on-1 match with MJF.
I agree.
You are selling that show in a fatal 4-way. A pillars fatal 4-way. That's how you're selling that show. So I'm calling shenanigans. Okay. The shenanigans already started because MJF paid Sammy. Okay. We're not getting the finger poke of doom. Okay. TK might be a fucking goddamn fucking mark and an Uber fan, but we're not getting the finger poke of doom or anything going down at Double or Nothing because that would be suicide. Shows that just suicide.
I was about to say they fucked up. I was say they fucked up.
What? Still having women's tag team champions?
No,
No,
they
they
put
put
two
Raquel.
different Raquel things until they realized, oh shit, Liv's coming out.
Well, the Beaver is probably chewing on wood.
True. Talking
But-
about Wood right about that.
So, I wonder who's gonna win this match.
Poor damage control.
So, you mean the LWO? I mean Damage Control? I can't tell the difference anymore.
Losing without an option?
I can't tell the difference.
Wow, that's what we're going with.
What? I thought you all.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that was great. But loses without an option.
Yeah, no, loses without
Pin us, pay us.
Yeah, man, pretty much. Shit, that job squad, baby.
Gotta make
Hey,
that money.
as long as that paycheck clears.
It's not in pesos.
There's no NDA to get paid.
All right, where were we?
The 4 pillars.
So, it's as much as you wanna, they trying to bait us. Okay, he's trying to put on TV for the next couple of weeks. So this is just pretty much a long way around to just get into the 4-way match.
Yes.
Okay, you gotta fill TV time. Okay, these men. I'm sorry, but Sammy and Jungle Boy had a phenomenal fucking match. That was a fun fucking match. Okay, Sammy and Darby's gonna be a fun match. We're gonna get shenanigans, and it's gonna lead up to a somehow, some way, it's gonna lead up into a fatal 4-way because you're not doing it. Okay. Now I know a lot of people are like, oh well, you can have each of them get a shot because let's face it, he's not losing that fucking belt anytime soon. So you have 3 guys, you have 3 contenders for 3 pay-per-views, but our pay-per-views ain't monthly.
True.
Okay, so we're not dragging this shit out because we already know the goddamn fucking majority of wrestling fans have the attention span of a goldfish.
Amateurs.
Okay, so we already know by after this pay-per-view coming Forbidden Door and Wembley, and then what the fuck's right afterwards? We got another fucking pay-per-view right afterwards.
All out
After All In. So the attention span's going to be fucking all over the place for these fucking fans, and they're going to be they're going to be all over the fucking social media, bitching, whining, and moaning, and everything like that, because they're all going to be booking their own fucking matches in their heads, and they're all going to be crying about, oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not how I would have booked it. Okay, because if you had the money, go start your own fucking promotion.
Facts.
Okay, so do the 4-way, get it out the way now. Okay, because MJF got to have some sort of special match for Forbidden Door. Something's got to be in the books. He cannot be not on that show, and he's going to be in London.
What the fuck did Bailey just do? Was that intentional?
What?
Her falling into the ring. Did you not see that?
Now?
I don't know. Maybe it was like Ricochet
I
jumping.
don't know if that was intentional or not, but she like.
Remember, Ricochet just threw himself in the ring.
Instant replay. Look at this. Just why you'll see Bailey. Like, hey, oh shit.
No, that was a botch.
Was that a botch?
That was a botch. She fell in.
What the fuck?
It was like Ricochet when he threw himself at the fucking Viking Raiders on SmackDown and missed.
Oh, that shit was hilarious too, by the way. Oh shit.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I mean, if this was AEW, there would have been fucking 900 fucking videos of it on the fucking social media shitting on them. You would have had guys on Facebook talking about somebody gonna die in that AEW ring. Yeah, I saw that post.
Oh, let's not forget. I'm putting, I forgot to tell everybody, Skype is going on right now, so if anybody does want to call into the show before we get into burials,
let that have been
the phone lines are officially open.
An AEW guy that got thrown like Ricochet got down, and then hey, somebody gonna die in the AEW ring. AEW's they're a bunch of amateurs.
Somebody almost died yesterday. We're gonna talk about that later too. Please tell me y'all heard about that.
What, the guy set himself on fire? Stairs and Cornette.
Oh, Jim Cornette's gonna have a fucking field day on that one. Thoughts on the 4 pillars, Kyle? And do you agree with any sentiment? Because I'm not gonna lie, I do too.
I mean, I'm positioned like this, man. I've been Darby guy since the Cracker Barrel match. Mm-hmm. Darby has had how many main events? None. Jungle Boy's main evented twice? I believe he had the Cody one and he had the Jericho one, correct?
Yes.
Pay-per-views?
No. Just main events. Just main events.
What was a fighting?
Darby never had a main event. He was TNT champion multiple.
Well, technically,
when the hell has the TNT title been main event?
No, he's had TV. He's had TV main events.
Yeah, he's had TV main events.
None of the 3 pillars have had fucking main event pay-per-view matches.
Sammy Guevara.
Sammy had a main event one?
Yep. Stadium Stampede.
Yes, he was part of Stadium Stampede, brother.
Well,
he got ran over by a fucking golf cart. But,
okay,
he almost killed by a horse.
Yeah, you can count it as a main event, but I'm talking about him.
Well, yes, him himself.
Yeah. If we're going him.
Yeah.
Wardlow had the MJF match, if we want to say that's or call him a pillar. The 4 pillars in question: Jungle Boy, Wheeler. What's the Wheeler?
Oh, 4 pillars: MJF, Jungle Boy, Sammy, Darby.
Those are 4 pillars.
Yeah.
Wheeler's not a pillar.
I seen the one that had pretty much all of the AEW originals. But anyway, the 4 pillars, yeah. But of them, fuck it. I'm going to say it like I couldn't agree more with Darby's promo. Bang!
What are you going to go on the internet and tweet?
I'm going to go tweet it.
Well,
in all kidding aside, Darby versus MJF really does more for me than Sammy.
Okay.
Call me what you will. I just like to see Darby throw himself around.
But is it a double or nothing? Remember, double or nothing is one of our big fours. It's one of the important ones. So if you're trying to sell that main event, like I said, the 4-way.
I gotta say it, bro. You're gonna hate me for saying this. None of them are.
It's one-on-one.
Not one-on-one.
So you gotta do the 4-way.
Do you think it's better if they do
a 4-way, fatal 4-way?
I agree with you, bro.
Yeah. So a fatal 4-way is definitely the way to go.
4 pillars match. Just that'll work. But one-on-one,
Fatal
you
4
guys kept saying one-on-one.
One-on-one, no. Yeah, no. I said the same thing. I was like, one-on-one, full gear. Yes.
Yeah.
Double or nothing.
You don't want it to be a major.
Yes.
You want it to be a premium live event, not a
Revolution.
Yeah.
Yes.
See what I did there?
But all out, or double or nothing. No.
Yeah, technically we can say those are the big 2 for AEW.
Yes, those double or nothing and all outs are pretty much our SummerSlam, WrestleMania.
There's an A show.
There are SummerSlam and WrestleMania.
Yeah, Full Gear and Revolution are the B tier shows. Fighter Fest and Winter's Coming C shows.
Those are
Backlash. Just way down here.
Yeah.
That's our
They got some redemption.
That's our December to Dismember.
We don't want to get into that. Yeah, I agree with you. Like I said from the
Have you watched Battle of the Belts?
You ever in your fucking life disrespect ECW or fucking again, you asshole.
Okay, look, we can all agree. December to Dismember.
Never happened.
Never happened.
The Dream has no recollection of that.
Exactly.
That was
here's my thing, right? And like I said, I definitely agree with.
That was control your narrative.
I was gonna say that's XPW.
You know what I mean?
But-
GFW, go ahead.
But no, I agree with you guys totally.
Fight.
It has to be a 4-way. Because with all due respect, like we said, let's really break it down. Darby Allin.
Nope.
He's the most popular guy, we can all agree, out of the other three. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Most tolerable.
definitely. And with Darby, with all due respect, his personality's gotten better in these promos. For a while now, he was pretty stale. Especially when he didn't have Sting around. Let's be honest. The Sting aspect does kind of fill that void for Darby at times. When he's not doing anything of importance. Jungle Boy. I'm afraid to say this. I think Jungle Boy might be a flop. He's number 4 on the pillar.
Can I say it?
He's number 4 for me.
No.
Can I say it?
Go for it.
He's the Dawkins of the pillars, bro.
No.
He's good.
I can't give him
he
Dawkins.
Is
No.
good.
Like, don't get
I
me wrong.
can't give the kid
However,
Dawkins.
he's like that kid that peaked in high school. He was a great starting quarterback, but you're like 5th string on community college now. Like, dude,
Yeah.
you're. Nah, that's pretty much fucked up.
No, I can't give that to him. No, yeah, you can't give that to him yet.
His Christian feud ruined him.
Yeah. I'll be honest.
Well, Christian getting hurt, kind of.
That's what derailed it.
That's what I'm
That's
saying,
what
yeah,
derailed
come
it. It derailed him. Yes, he was.
And you have to be multifaceted. If you can't just keep the shit running, man, unfortunately.
He doesn't adapt well. And he hasn't shown that he can, like, do something than just being the guy that's getting picked on.
He
all
is
the time.
definitely
Y'all
the
said Jungle Boy ain't it?
Yeah. Like, with
He-
don't get me wrong, he's great in the ring.
It's not
He's
that
a
he
good
ain't
character.
it. He is definitely the greener one of the 4.
Agreed.
For some odd reason,
I got to respond to that last comment, but go ahead.
he's definitely the greener of them. Not to say that he has. Let's be real. He has come along.
Yeah.
He has fucking come along.
And-
Okay, but Sammy had the luxury of just being. He got the rub from a Cody. He got the rub from a Jericho.
And
he had a luxury of some tutelage under some people exceptional.
Yes, and that's
And
why I
Darby,
want to get
too.
into. And that's what I want to get into too.
Because if you don't think Sting and Darby was sitting down and Sting was passing on some knowledge, then we have the wrong idea of who Steve Borden is.
Oh yeah,
Because that man, if you don't think that man has sat down with Darby Allin, the human being, and said, well, I am going to teach you. This is a teachable moment.
See what he did there?
Like
Throw
that,
him
like
up,
that,
baby.
like that, like that.
Throw him up. You already know.
Okay. Then you are a fool to not think. And if you think, yes, we heard the promo. Darby's antisocial. He's the introvert backstage. If you do not think that man did not sit there like a little fucking school kid, like, yes, yes, sir, Sting.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Icon, yes. Then you are a fool.
Yeah.
Okay? This is not Joey Janela. This is not Hangman Page, who don't want to learn from the old guys.
Now, really quick, I want to jump in on this because I want to talk about Sammy. Really quick, I got to ask you guys this question: have you guys watched any bit of All Access yet?
No.
Okay.
Smidgets here and there, clips.
All right. Well, here's the thing, right? This is where my Sammy issue has always been an issue. And I want you guys to watch it because I want us to have this discussion next week because I really think this is something that the three of us, for as long as we've been watching pro wrestling, if All Access is giving too much access to the fans, like, are they revealing way too much behind the scenes?
I actually do it. I didn't like. Go ahead.
Yeah, and trust me, I want you guys to watch it because what I'm about to say about Sammy has to do with that show. Because Sammy is a very integral part of that show. Him and Ty, their story, their real life relationship, everything about them is being exposed on that show. And it's everything that I've been saying about Sammy for the past year or two.
Well, we hate him because
Why are we hating this guy?
of Tay Mello.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, is that really a reason why we should hate this guy? Because if you watch All Access, right, and you see the story of Sammy Guevara, you're like, I really am pulling for this kid. Like, I want it. Like, he's having moments backstage with Bryan Danielson. He's talking about, like, yo, I was working at fucking Burger King when this motherfucker won the world title at WrestleMania, and I'm getting to fight this dude in the 2-on-3 Falls match. Like, you get to see that side of him, and it's just like, yo, like, why is he a bad person? Like, why do the fans hate this kid?
Because he is
Dating,
banging
I know.
a Brazilian
No.
with a fat ass.
All right, let me tell you why. I'm going to give you two different perspectives, probably even three. Number one perspective, we can go with the Karens. Okay,
Yeah.
the Karens hate him because he fucking he proposed on TV and then he that's the character. Okay,
Yeah.
I could personally give 2 fucks about his personal life. Okay,
Okay.
all right. Then there's the Kyles. Okay, the Kyles. All right, that's me. All right.
Got arrows pointing at you.
Yes. With the leg rests.
Yeah.
Now, anyway, bro, don't tell me respect my privacy. Stay out of my relationship.
Yes.
You don't understand.
Yeah.
Give us our private life.
Yes.
You guys are just fans. Please, just give us our privacy.
That's true.
Don't look at us.
Yeah.
Look at this! Oh, look at us making out. Oh, look at us. Fuck that shit.
Here's my vlog.
I agree with that.
Here's all my vlogs. Watch my vlogs. How dare you watch my vlogs? Leave me alone.
No, I agree with that too.
Okay. Yeah, Sammy's out there with a sign. Look at me. Don't look at me. Look at me. Don't look at me. Why are you looking at me? No, don't pay attention to that sign. Look at me. Look at me.
Yeah.
Yes, we can agree on that. Yes.
But here's the thing. But when you
He's an attention whore that doesn't want attention.
he doesn't want to admit it. He's in the diet.
So he is what I like to call, all right, Aisha Curry. That's what I like to call.
Boy.
All right, your turn.
No, I agree.
That's a perfect analogy. He
Yeah, I
is.
mean, really, yeah. Like, you're spot on.
Pay attention to my husband, but look at me do dumb shit. He is Patrick Mahomes' little brother.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Damn.
Jackson.
I'm not here, but look at me, I'm here.
But let's have a frank discussion about Sammy Guevara, though, right?
Go ahead.
Has Sammy ever put on a bad match?
No.
Not that I can think of.
Well, we're not talking about the Matt Hardy.
Okay, then.
That shit ended.
Never happened.
Never happened.
Never happened.
Matt don't even remember.
All right.
You don't
Those
remember
were
it happening,
uncontrollable circumstances.
So, but like when you look at a guy like Sammy
The
Guevara,
Mexican Aisha Curry.
it's so true though. But like let's be honest though, Sammy goes out there every fucking week. He puts on banger after banger after banger. It doesn't matter if you put him with the guys at the bottom of the card, or he's proven that he can hang with the guys at the top of the card. That is the guy that we should be when we talk about the 4 pillars. That's number 2 for me when it comes to all 4 of those guys. MJF is clearly number 1. We all knew that by a country mile. But for me, it's like, Sammy really is number 2. He's just typecasted so wrongly, but unfortunately, it's based on his own doing.
Nick, to answer your question, the LOL part, I don't understand. I actually think that title is fucking flames, but
Yeah.
to each his own.
Yeah, we were talking about the belt earlier.
I do not like it. I do not like it. I would have brought back Big Gold if you want to put a little WWE logo on it, whatever. But this just screams a toy.
Yeah, honestly, I like it better than the current title. I'll admit that.
All right, continue.
But like when it comes to this matchup at Double or Nothing, it's like Darby can't sell it on his own. With all due respect, as cool as Darby is, Darby versus MJF, it's clear shenanigans. Okay. Then you got Sammy. You got the whole bet storyline going on. And let's be honest, they do have a history going all the way back to the Inner Circle. So could that sell the pay-per-view? Not really, because people hate MJF and people hate Sammy Guevara. Will the match be fucking ridiculously off the hook? Of course it would.
That don't look good to you, though.
And then, with all due respect, when it comes to Jungle Boy, will it be a great match? Yes, but I have zero feeling for Jungle Boy being
I agree
in a one-on-one match with MJF.
I agree with what Dan said on the thing. When is he going to transition from boy to man?
Yeah.
And this is something that is obviously going on right now.
Out of Chris Jericho's shadow. I was right.
But let's be real about Jungle Boy. They are transitioning him because now he's coming out as Jack Perry.
Yes.
They're mentioning Jack Perry more.
A lot.
And I think this is Jim Ross's doing. Because
Yeah.
Jim Ross has always been referred to him as Jack Perry.
He's the only
So
one.
I think this is Jim Ross. Like, you have to differentiate the Jungle Boy thing. And eventually he's got to go from Jungle Boy. You can't call him Jungle Man. So that's why he was always calling him Jack Perry.
From
You know? And yes, the theme song is a little dated, but let's be real. AEW fans, that's us.
Yeah.
That's our age demographic.
That's literally us.
Like, the kids are loving it because they can sit there and do this, but the parents who are there actually heard the song when it came out.
Yeah.
They were kids themselves. We were kids ourselves when that's.
Don't get me wrong. The song, like, I had nothing against the song. The song's cool. Like, for me, the song works.
Anything that
The
gets
song-
crowd reaction, I'm with it.
Yeah.
But the Jungle Boy, he just got, like, that aspect of it really got me thinking it doesn't fit. So, to me, like I said, I totally agree with you. This match needs to be a 4-way.
Four pillars, fatal 4-way.
And it's called Double or Nothing. You're gambling. All 4 of you are going in on this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes a lot more sense to me to make this a 4-way than it would be just to make it a singles match. Like, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, see, Nick agrees that that whole WWE logo right in the fucking center of it just is like.
Was you supposed to put an AEW logo in the front of it?
I mean, AEW didn't. Even AEW didn't do that. You could have easily done.
No idea who the hell this is. Blocking you?
That sounds like a troll.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Totally a troll account.
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna sit there and not comment on our chat and then try to call us.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't know you.
So, do you think it's time?
Actually, can you go back to the comments roll, guys?
So, comments really quick? Sure. Yeah, so I know you said you wanted to reply to
Oh, Gabe, I know exactly who commented that. I saw it, and that's one of the reasons why I was like, yeah, I'm good with Facebook.
My man Dan said that Jungle Boy ain't it to me. All right, he ain't it to me. Can I get those letters?
Yeah, see, I wasn't even ready because you were reading comments, so now I gotta hit the letters.
Get me to him.
You got him.
He said Jungle Boy ain't it, right? And to him, he might not be it. But you know what Jungle Boy never did?
What?
Before I do that,
Come on.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we at the UWO podcast are known for a few things. We're known for talking wrestling, shooting shit, cracking jokes, yelling, screaming, cursing people out, and we also know for a little segment called Burial of the Week, where we're not saying that your career is over, we're just saying at this particular moment in time in your career, you can always
Do better.
So,
Amateurs.
Amateurs! Speaking of
There's amateurs this week.
Speaking of amateurs.
That's the theme for this Burial of the Week, by the way.
Amateurs.
Amateurs.
Amateurs. Speaking of people like you're it. Like you're king ding-a-ling. Like you can get in the media and disrespect arguably the greatest basketball fucking player of all time.
He did it to himself.
Okay? You could say,
He did it to himself.
he's old. We don't want to talk about him. Quick question.
I only respect people if they drop 40.
How about 33-9 in the first quarter?
Amateur.
Amateurs. I mean, boy, when you got to dick punch somebody to get out of the ass whooping that you talked up, you ain't it, bruh. You ain't it. Shit, at least Draymond Green got rings. You can say he got Steph Curry got this, but he got rings. Dylan Brooks, how many rings he got?
0.
All NBAs.
0.
Rookie of the years.
0.
All-Star game appearances.
0.
Scoring titles.
0.
Assist titles.
0.
Finals MVPs.
0.
All-Star game MVPs.
0. Well, you got to make it to the All-Star game to actually get an MVP.
You know what? You're absolutely correct. I got
Valid
you.
point.
Finals appearances.
0.
Prior to making those comments, how many times was he interviewed?
0.
My man didn't even win a fight with Shannon Sharp.
You didn't want that smoke.
No,
The entire team didn't want it.
Nobody wants that smoke with Sharp.
Yeah.
Shannon's acting up. Well, yeah, let me get the score to lock in real quick.
I mean, you're right, all Shannon. I'm just going to leave.
But seriously, who pokes the bear? Like, yo, dude, I'm sorry. You don't go into the wrestling business and just go like, hey, I don't know, fucking Kenny Omega. You smack the shit out you first day on the job. You know what I mean?
You had a better chance trying to stop the cocaine bear. That was the raw bear, homie.
Nah, you don't get between that bear and cocaine. Just don't do it. Shit, Tony Khan brought him to his crib.
That was Tony Khan's bear. Where the fuck you think he had the cocaine from?
He was dropping out of
Iron
airplanes.
Brick. I still haven't watched the whole movie yet, but goddamn.
Carrie loves it. But anyway, Dylan Brooks, I'm going to thank you for motivating my team because Anthony Davis was actually playing like Anthony Davis. I mean, he was...
Until he gets hurt.
And Rory Hachimura, or as we like to call him around my hood, the Afro Samurai.
Oh, wait. Since we haven't been here in 2 weeks, right?
Yes.
Please, let the people know. What's the white boy's name? Something Reeves or whatever?
Austin Reeves?
Austin Reeves. What is...
HBK, baby.
What's his
nickname is legit HBK.
Which stands for?
Hillbilly Kobe.
Hillbilly Kobe.
He said that shit with a straight face, y'all.
He called himself that?
That's what his nickname is.
That's his nickname.
That's his nickname.
He owning that?
Yes.
Yes. First off, I love it. I love it and hate it at the same time. It's like, yo, you really HBK, and then the Hillbilly Kobe. Like, you better hope he turns into something.
What's all about? He's him. He's him.
That only works for one person. There's only one guy working that gimmick right now.
I ain't gonna lie though, John Morant. I'm glad your ass cramped up. Because boy, was you going smooth the fuck off.
John Morant, like, yo, they're not even talking about me anymore. And I was playing with guns.
I know, right?
I was beating up minors. I'm jumping minors at the courts.
No one's even talking about that shit no more. Thanks, Dylan. Great job.
You ain't a Charlotte Hornets fan? No, man, I'm a Lakers fan. How well documented am I a Lakers fan?
Oh, yeah. Strictly.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? And no, I'm not a LeBron fan. Not a Kobe fan, even though I am the biggest Kobe fan. I am a Lakers fan.
He's got a purple and yellow fucking little blanket that he sucks his stomach and cuddles with.
On to the second round.
Damn.
I'm just saying, congratulations on moving to the second round.
Oh, Dylan Brooks?
Huh?
Dylan Brooks?
Yeah, he just gave y'all a freebie.
Appreciate it.
We just got a freebie too, so, because, you know, after the game, people want to bump into referees. The second leading scorer on the team. I'm just going to bump into a referee. Thanks.
Shoulder check the referee.
You ain't got to go to Boston. You can stay right here in Atlanta in case there's a game 5, which there won't be.
I would like to tell you this. As far as the garbage in one sport and the garbage in another sport, I'm all over the map. I am no longer a fan of a baseball team, but my team was the Cleveland Indians. There is no longer a Cleveland Indians. I am no longer a baseball fan.
You're not a Guardian?
Kyle's a free agent right now.
No, you don't want to be a Guardian?
Hey, Eddie.
I'm a Red Sox fan. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
The Miz is going to be a Hall of Famer.
Unfortunately, I'm a Red Sox fan too, goddammit.
The Miz is going to be a Hall of Famer.
He is.
He's going to be inducted in the Hall of Fame.
He's going to main event tonight, Eddie.
You're welcome. All right. So, Brian, you got a burial?
Oh, I got quite a few. There's a lot of burials I can give out. All right. So, how about this? Let's go to last night.
Yeah.
Before I go to
Be
this
a Hall
morning.
of Famer for the Carolina Panthers.
All right. From last night, right? First off, there's this promotion out there that we know of. Yeah, there is titties on the show. So they're just not like.
How does Otis keep getting titties?
Otis is a Eddie. We all know Otis is a gigolo, baby.
Yo, man, fat boys coming through.
For real.
Right here, Otis. Right here.
Boys, rise up.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Fuck them city boys. Thick boys rule.
That's right. Don't give a damn if it's hot. That's why we got the AC. But no, last night this is a promotion that that we all heard of from years ago that nobody ever wanted to come back, and it came back by the name of XPW. Now, it wasn't bad enough last show where a grown man took a syringe and shoved it in another man's. Guys, look down. You have one needle inside of that. That's what it hurt.
Why the fuck?
I'm
would
not
you
gonna say
bring
words.
That up.
Because
Shoosh.
excuse me, I bring that up because
Thank you.
the fuckery has continued. Because last night, guy who was a deathmatch legend.
What's that flame on?
Oh yeah, he was listening to Drag On all night. Because boy, he decided to. You know what he said? He said, "I'm gonna be Terry Funk in 1988. See this? See this fire? I'm gonna spit it at somebody. I'm gonna make a fireball." Right? So what he does is, during the show, live, in front of people, outside of the ring, he gets a stick. He gets fluid, or alcohol, which for some reason, he decided to use. He spits it like he's the Great Buddha. A fireball shoots out. And then the fireball comes back
Turns around like he was a firebender.
and burned the shit out of this idiot.
He set himself on fire.
Burns his head, burns his face off, burns his chest, burns the ring apron right next to some fans. And then people wonder why we don't give a shit about XPW. For Christ's sakes, control your narrative is more watchable. And that's how bad it is. Like, I'm sorry. No, you don't do that. If you're going to do that, please learn how to spit fire. Don't just say, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to do it in the next night. You have you ever spit before? Fuck no. I'm going to try this shit live. Live in Technicolor.
In all
And then
fairness,
he just burned the shit out of it.
in all fairness, he probably was watching that shitty version of Fantastic Four and was like, Michael B. Jordan looks good as the Human Torch. I might want to try that
How do
tonight.
you do that?
And he said, flame on!
Yep. And didn't realize how to shut it off.
And the spirit of vengeance came out to his head and was like, you done fucked up.
So I gotta go to my number 2 now, because my number 2 happened this morning. I was at work, I'm listening to Busted Open, and there was an interview on today, promoting a topic that we'll get into shortly, talking about NXT. And today they had the opportunity, and by they meaning Bully Ray, WWE Hall of Famer, one half of the Dudley Boys, and Tommy fucking Dreamer.
Who?
As you know from the intro of our song.
Who?
Tommy fucking Dreamer.
Who?
Exactly.
The Extreme Icon?
Who are these people on Busted Open talking about? I
Yeah.
have no idea. Who?
So these two men on Busted Open today had the opportunity to interview a young up-and-coming talent from NXT, a person that we've actually said on the show quite a few times has improved.
Who?
And gave a hell of a legit reason for staying in NXT. But go ahead.
Yeah. Miss Tiffany Stratton,
Who?
Gabe Jackson's thirst bucket.
Who?
I mean, which one of the billions?
Which one?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, that's quite a big. The blonde one. Blonde, big tits.
Which one?
Then special.
Which one? This is Gabe Jackson we're
He
talking
only has
about.
one blondie because the rest of them are Japanese and Asian.
Yeah. So Miss Tiffany Stratton is on the line. So they're doing their due diligence. They're interviewing her. Now, anybody who knows Busted Open knows they talk to people out of character for the most part, and they're just trying to get to know you. Let the fans, like the diehard Smart Mark fans, know who you are and know a little bit about you. To quote Chris Jericho, this lady had the personality of a kumquat. Not only that, she had zero idea the legends she was talking to. You know what she had the audacity to say?
What's that?
They asked her, Tiffany, where were you trained? Where did you get your first break? Well, I'm from Minnesota, and I trained with this guy named Greg Gagne. Have you guys ever heard of him?
Wait.
Okay, wait, there's more. No,
Wait!
Whoa. But wait, there's more.
Whoa.
Wait, there's more.
Hold on.
There's
I
more.
can't get past the fact that, whoa,
Yes.
she did not. Tell me she didn't say that.
Okay, wait, so there's more. So she says, well, after I started working with Greg, I started working with this other guy. I don't know if you guys know him. His name is Mr. Kennedy or Mr. Anderson. Have you guys ever heard of him?
She was fooling, right? Tell me she said psych. Tell me she said psych.
But wait,
Say psych.
there's more.
Say psych.
This ain't super hot fire. This is real. Kyle, in the chair.
Say psych.
There's more.
You have a chance right now to say psych.
There's more. So, I'm waiting for Kyle to come
Throws
back in.
car radio. Throws whole car.
Hold on, wait. So then, they start talking to her. And they let her know, Tommy Dreamer talks about he's been wrestling for, over 30 years. He's 52 years old and he's still wrestling. And Bully's the same age and he's still wrestling. And she's like, wow, amazed by that. So then, Bully makes a statement because, they're talking to her, they're getting to know her personality. She was a CrossFit person, she was a gymnast, she did the trampoline thing at the Olympics where they bouncing the big-ass trampolines up and down and stuff? That one sport that we didn't even realize was a sport in the Olympics, she did that.
She's good at jumping up and down with her tits.
Yes, that too. Kyle, you can come back in now. It's safe.
I'm waiting for you to say psych.
Psych! It ain't safe. Sit down. It ain't safe no more. So, after they made that statement, letting her know that they've been wrestling for 30 years.
Yeah.
Bully makes a joke. He goes, so Tiffany, you think you're a pretty tough gal? She's like, of course I am, blah, blah, blah. He goes, there was a group back in the early 2000s known as the Dudley Boys. And they used to put women through tables. Do you think you can handle that? Yeah, I think I can handle those two guys. So, wait. So by the end of said promo or said interview, she had zero clue about TLC. Mind you, she's going to be in a ladder match. Or she was in a ladder match. She had no clue about TLC. She had no idea that they knew who Greg Gagne was. They had no idea, or she had no idea that they knew who Ken Anderson was. You know, a guy who was working with them in multiple companies, part of the Aces and Eights. You know, that guy. And then at the very end of the interview, they're saying goodbye to her. And they go, and Bully goes, hey, Tiffany, you do know I'm one of the Dudley Boys, right? And she goes, wait, what? Yeah, Tiffany Stratton, you can get all the way in this fucking hole. How the fuck do you work for WWE in a place where literally, I know, I'm shocked too, holy shit, breaking news.
Ali won a match.
Ali won a fucking match. In Chicago. Way to go. Hometown win.
Oh shit, wait a minute. He won in his hometown?
In his hometown.
What the fuck?
He's getting pushed.
How did Vince miss that?
He's getting pushed.
Okay, Vince missed that one completely.
Hunter's control is real.
He got one segment out of the whole show. Congratulations, you got 1 out of 16.
But back to Barry and Tiffany Stratton. I was promoting the hell out of you. I was a fan. I liked you. I thought you were starting to get better. I think you should be called up. I'm not even going to lie about that. But the fact that you had no idea that you were talking to Tommy fucking Dreamer and a WWE Hall of Famer, the company that, Kyle, do the thing, you work for, you didn't even know that? You had zero clue who these two old men were.
What color is her hair?
Blonde.
Explains it all.
She asked them if they know who Greg Gagne is.
Go ahead, Eddie. Now you can spit it all out.
She asked for if you are not under the age of fucking 10.
She was alive for all of that, by the way.
If you are not currently under the age of 10 and blind, deaf, and dumb and not heard the Gagne name, you are not a wrestling fan. And then you asked, you were on a
A radio show.
You were on a radio show that covers wrestling.
Yes.
Because if you don't know what Busted Open is by now, then you seriously need to get the fuck back off our planet.
Facts.
Get the fuck back off our planet. Because you're not from this planet. Okay? So for one, she was on a radio show that I'm sure someone in WWE, assistant, stooge, intern, and okay, you're going to be doing this radio show called Busted Open. It's a wrestling radio podcast show. Oh, okay. So,
mind you, LaGreca was on the pre-show for the last pay-per-view that you just wrestled on.
You were on a radio show for wrestling. A pinnacle of radio shows for wrestling right now.
It is. It's the highest.
They are number one. Everybody else is below them.
Mind you, fun fact, and here she is on our screen right now. Mind you, not only is it the number one rated wrestling show, it's the number one rated sports show on Sirius XM.
This blonde, dumb bimbo was at a wrestling show talking to... She had to have at least some knowledge of the fact that they know wrestling.
She does the BME.
She had to have some knowledge that they know wrestling.
Dare insult Christopher Daniels.
Or
Curry Dan.
And she asked them, okay, listen. I can give you Greg Gagne as a pass because Tommy Dreamer and Bubba have taken many chair shots. So they could have some onset dementia already going on and everything. CTE is a real thing and everything.
They
but she asked them, do you know who Mr. Kennedy or Mr. Anderson is?
I honestly, they did not hire her for her. What?
Your head hurts? Your head hurts? Dude! I just grew another 30 gray hairs from just that one fucking burial.
Nah, that's because you got another kid on the way.
But no, I'm sorry. Like, and I'll be honest with you, right? Listening today, because I've listened to plenty, like hundreds of interviews of professional wrestlers, and you can tell the difference between people who care about the business, who work their ass off to get into it, who truly love it, and then you get the people who were just some. Like, with all due respect, and I'm afraid
This bitch was on there legitimately.
I will play it for you
she
guys
was
after.
She was being serious.
Yes.
She didn't say psych.
No, there was
She didn't
no
say
fight.
I was playing.
No, there was no
Tell
fight.
me there's a social media post where she said, "Hey guys, I was goofing. I know who they are."
Would you believe her? She did.
I want to see if the podcast is even up with her interview because they gotta have her interview on.
I wouldn't
For those
even-
of you who don't take her serious, I will.
I would not even. If I was a Greca, I wouldn't even put that on there.
Boom, right there. Am I lying? Busted Open Podcast, 1 hour plus 50 Stratton. It's on there.
Yeah.
So if y'all got like Google Pod, Apple Pod, look up Busted Open. First off, they're a great listen. Second of all, the podcast is there with 50 Stratton. You can listen to it after our show is done.
And also, give us a like and 5 stars on Apple iPod.
Yeah.
Apple.
And follow us here on YouTube. Exactly, Facebook.
Yeah.
What's the line?
Like, subscribe, share. Words of my homie-in-law. YouTube shit.
That's right. And those are my burials for the week. Eddie, what do you have?
Hold on, I'm still trying to.
Hey, Eddie.
Hold on, my brain exploded inside my head. I'm trying to piece it back together.
You know what it is? Eddie would have a burial, but he's too old.
Really quick. Just
Burial.
Go ahead.
This,
Go ahead, Eddie.
this,
Why do you still, why do you
this
still-
blonde bimbo got me fucking dumb. Just hearing that burial made me dumber. I lost IQ points because of this bitch doing an interview on Busted Open.
That's because you're listening to a blonde lady.
Really
I
quick,
might have to divorce my wife because she's blonde.
Just so you guys think.
Tiffany, very good job here on Busted Open. Good luck at NXT Spring Breaking against Indy Hartwell and Roxanne Perez. And heel LaGreca every time you see him when he comes down for those NXT things. You have
The very end. Listen to her response.
full blessings from me and Bubba to heel Dave LaGreca whenever he comes in.
Okay. Thank you guys for having me. I had a lot of fun actually.
Appreciate you. By the way, you do know I'm one of the Dudley boys, right?
What?
Perfect. We'll leave it at that.
That was the end of the
Listen.
interview.
Yes. Granted, she is not a trained wrestler. She was hired from college. She's a college, but for the love of Jesus Christ, it's called tape. There's no way in hell she trained with Anderson and fucking Gagne and did not study film.
You work for the WWE, the company that gave you Triple Threat Ladder.
They have their tapes on catalog. They
TLC
own ECW.
TLC 3, TLC 4.
No.
There's a fucking pay-per-view named after the match that this dude just made famous.
And granted, yes, Tommy Dreamer's career in WWE was shit.
Yes.
But they own the ECW catalog.
Hey, do you know what's pissing me off more than anything during this?
Whoa!
Is that there are 2 people who are walking around with that dumbass neck tattoo in this world.
You still don't talk about it?
And one of them so totally can't pull it off. At least we got used to Cody's.
Yeah. And Bach.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
What about Box?
Yeah, Bach.
Okay, that other guy, man, I hope he ain't married because he's getting divorced.
You better use that. He's gonna need that shirt. like rest. Gotta cover
Okay,
his tattoo.
so
In your barrels, then.
my burial, where should I start? Backlash in general. Okay? Backlash in general. Alright? 3-on-3 match. Sammy Owens, Riddle versus the Bloodline. I mean, we've gotten it.
I know where you're going with this.
We've gotten it. We've gotten variations of it. Why do I care?
Agreed.
Why do I care about that? Okay? That is a piss poor thrown together match for Puerto Ricans down in Puerto Rico who are paying 5 pesos for a ticket. Because let's be real, WWE's going to sell out, but them tickets are dirt cheap down there.
Don't Puerto Ricans use the American dollar?
They got Puerto Rican pesos down there too. Who the fuck knows what Puerto Ricans do? They're barely a fucking island
They're
left.
not allowed to come in unless they use the U.S.
Aren't you Puerto Rican?
They're barely a fucking island left. They still recover from a hurricane from fucking 5 years
Come
ago.
on, man. Don't do that.
Okay?
Aren't you Puerto Rican?
Half. And my grandmama's Dominican, so I stick with my grandmama's side. There's reasons.
It's a civil war.
There's reasons that when I go into about the Puerto Rican side, I'll stick to my grandmama's side. But anyways, okay. Then you're giving me, obviously it's probably going to be Io and Bianca.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point,
that would be a good match.
At this point, Bianca's going to win because let's just face it, Io's Asian, and we know the track record of Asians in WWE. We know the track record. Where's Asuka?
Who?
Thank you. Okay. Next, we're going to get Bad Bunny and I'm assuming Rey Mysterio. You know.
It's Rey Mysterio and Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest.
Damian Priest and, 2 Puerto Ricans. And
calm down, baby.
2 Puerto Ricans and 2 Mexicans. But apparently Mexicans are Puerto Ricans. So I guess it makes sense that Mexicans are Puerto Ricans.
Or Filipinos. LWO.
Apparently, all fucking anybody, any Spanish that says is Mexican.
They're all Guatemalan.
Apparently so. I don't fucking know.
Go ahead, bro.
If we're going off of political things, apparently, I don't know. So yeah, why do I care?
I'm with you on that one too.
Raquel versus Selena Vega. Rhea versus Selena Vega. I didn't know rape was legal in Puerto Rico. Because she is going to bend over Zelina. I will pay good money to see said rape.
So you can't say you're not interested.
I will, but not in the match. But I will pay good money for another type of match.
I'm with you.
I will subscribe to that OnlyFans. Okay.
Wait, you didn't get to the start of the show yet.
Here's my debit card. I will subscribe to that one. Okay. Then you got Cody versus Brock.
Oh, you're saving it for the end.
I mean,
I'm with it. I'm cool for that match. I want to see it.
I mean, Cody is Homelander. Brock is some nobody. He's Billy Butcher.
Some nobody who beat the dog shit out of him for the
It's all right. It's all right because hey, Homelander got the dog shit beat out of him too, and still at the end of the season was standing tall. I don't want to hear that shit because Homelander got the dog shit pissed out of him by fucking Soldier Boy and fucking and Billy Butcher in that fucking season of fucking Boys. And by the end of the season, Homelander was standing tall and the crowd was like, so Cody Rhodes, same shit.
So at the end of the season, Homelander was standing tall, is what you say.
Yep, and being
and
cheered.
WrestleMania being the end of the season, I guess
No,
our Homelander wasn't standing tall. He was sitting down.
That was the previous season. That was the previous season. Okay. See, what they did there was that Homelander wasn't defeated in the previous season, but Billy Butcher and his boys got the one up on him. But that's what happened. This season is a whole different season. Okay, so mind yourself. Okay, go watch The Boys on Amazon and then come back. That's all.
Yeah, I'm not supporting Amazon.
Yeah, by the way, Amazon.
I didn't say order shit. I said watch The Boys.
Amazon shows are fucking horrible.
I mean, if they would come out, fucking.
Who gives these guys money for movies?
Can I get political?
Hey, Invincible is good.
Can I get political real quick? Semi-political.
Okay, Omni-Man, fuck.
Remember the big call for Kyrie Irving said?
Who?
Kyrie Irving, the guy who was on the Mavericks and went there to successfully
eliminate them from the playoffs.
Exactly. Yeah.
That snake in the grass?
Yes. Remember the whole call for his head because he shared a movie which was a anti-Semitic theme to it?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
Wasn't that Hulu?
Whose poster was that movie plastered on?
No clue.
It was an Amazon poster.
Oh, it was Amazon?
So why are we canceling Kyrie Irving for sharing it, but not Amazon for posting it?
Have you seen the owner of Amazon? That's Lex Luthor.
So the answer is I'm rich, bitch.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's my
No, I'm wealthy.
Yeah, well,
Because Kyrie's rich.
but the motherfucker that signs his checks.
So if I'm told,
Wealthy.
if I'm told to not support Kyrie Irving for sharing it, maybe I should be doing the same thing for the people who post it.
Man, I
Who
would
are actually going to get money when you buy it for those type of people.
I 100% agree. I'm tired of delivering all that damn shit.
Shut down Amazon. Down with Amazon. Dominique, I know you feel that one. Oh, shit. But I know there's one more match that you did not get to, Eddie. There's one match in particular that you did not discuss, and it is very little week time, so I know it's coming.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody, please, somebody. One of you guys, somebody in the chat.
I have nothing on this one.
What does Seth Rollins do? What did he do? Is that the crowd reaction wrong? Was he not supposed to get that crowd reaction?
Oh!
No, wait, you gotta wait for this. Hit the music!
So that's not. So that's okay. That's right. That's.
Wait. I'm coming to the ring, right? Do my promo. Now I'm in the ring. Whoa! Go to the commercial. Come back from the commercial. Whoa! I'm on the match.
That was his fault. I mean, last I checked, Seth. Last I checked, Seth Rollins is a signed talent that is sent out there to do what he is told to do. Correct?
Oh, he's doing it all right.
That's why he's been almost 5-star almost. Summer of almost, baby. Almost gonna have Roman Reigns in Saudi Arabia. He's gonna have Seth Rollins. By this time next year, he'll be in AEW taking out John Moxley. He's gonna kill the whole Shield. 5-star almost.
Are you an almost sapien? That's what they call it. The almost fans are known as almost sapiens.
What the fuck did Seth Rollins do?
You should be asking.
This man, no, shut up! Because this man has been putting on banger after banger after. He just carried the Miz and made him relevant again. He made the fucking Miz relevant. They spoke about the Miz on the internet.
Hold on.
He made the Miz relevant for 24 hours.
So the Miz
24 hours.
didn't make himself relevant.
Fuck no, because the Miz was a walking no. That man was a walking joke. That man lost to Pat McAfee and fucking Kels.
Two-time world champion.
Okay, that man lost to Snoop Dogg in the most dangerous elbow on God's green earth.
See, finally came around to it.
84-time U.S. champion.
He made the Miz relevant.
64-time.
Okay.
He did take Shane's knee. He got Shane's knee.
He got the last one in on the ring.
Yep.
He carried the Miz to a match where people were like,
damn, this can wrestle.
he exists still?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I agree 100%.
Okay? Seth Rollins has been doing God's work.
Literally leaving L's for like a year.
So you're telling me that he can't go on the main stage with the main attraction, almost the man, the myth, the legend, the 10th wonder of the world, almost?
When's the last time he won a fucking match that mattered?
First of all, okay, he beats jobbers every week on Raw. Okay? Every single week beats jobbers. Now think about it now. You got almost the 5-star machine. The guy Kenny Omega.
Even MVP is sitting around like, where's my contract expiring?
Okay? And he's taking around the dead week that is MVP.
Oh my God.
Like,
Wow.
And everyone
Wow. Boo this man.
For real.
Boo this man.
His name is Kyle Chapman.
Listen, man. I'll put it to you like this. MVP had a failing business, a failing hurt business. He met almost look at this as main event Backlash. 5-star almost. Business is done. You know what I'm saying? Because almost is the business. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He's not a business, man.
No.
He's a business, man.
Okay. So I'm trying to think. Okay, I'm asking. I might be asking the wrong question. I'm asking, what does Seth Rollins do? What did Becky do?
Ooh.
Did the baby throw up on Vince?
Oh.
Did that baby throw up on Vince when the baby came to visit?
I got the answer.
What?
They're keeping Becky out of the main event picture to keep Bianca Belair's title reign going and keep Charlotte Flair as far away from Bianca Belair as possible so that title reign continues to thoroughly. Yeah. Yeah, she wasn't SmackDown.
I thought the draft was tonight.
No, Friday. They started our Smacky down here.
But anyways, what did he do? Why did he deserve this? Did you just unveiled a new title that should have just probably gone? There's only two options, and it's
almost a woman.
The blonde guy or the guy with black hair and blonde streaks.
Did Cody just do the pedigree?
Yes.
Of course, he did the pedigree.
Yes, he did.
Oh.
But okay.
Cool now?
We just unveiled a title that literally only two men on Raw have a viable fucking stake to it.
True.
One's in the ring, and the other one's being punished in Puerto Rico.
Against Omos.
Okay? Why? Why?
A former Bullet Club leader can't be a almost Bullet Club member. This is why Switchblade was the greatest leader of the Bullet Club. You're welcome.
I mean, if anything, it's true Cody was the true leader. But the Bullet Club is fine.
If anything, it just proves to me that Cody came back and in his contract it says Seth Rollins must be fucked. Because let's be real, the downfall of Seth Rollins started when this man's music hit at WrestleMania.
I mean, it kind of did. He's not wrong.
Tell me what I'm telling lies.
I'll put it to you like this: Seth Rollins also is the last person to beat Roman Reigns in a one-on-one.
No, he actually isn't.
Who beat him in a one-on-one?
Xavier Woods is the last person to actually.
That's right. But we can't talk about that, can we, WWE?
Wasn't that after?
Nope. Xavier Woods is the last man to legitimately have a pinfall over the tribal chief Roman Reigns.
No,
Yeah,
Roman Reigns is.
Can't talk about it.
Pinfall is actually.
Prior to that, it was Baron Corbin.
It is Baron Corbin.
But he
didn't pin him.
Huh?
But he got to win.
He got to win.
He got to win.
He got to win.
Okay.
He's the last man to get a win over the tribal chief.
Because-
Baron Corbin beat Roman Reigns.
He feared the king.
Damn, I cleaned up nice.
Okay.
By the way, you got a what's up in the chat from Aaron.
Oh, what up? Hey, Ron?
But my question is, what does Seth Rollins do? He has been hitting all the check marks.
Yeah.
Okay, you want him to be a heel. He was a great heel.
Mm-hmm.
And then the crowd just started gagging on his balls with his theme song. So he said, I will transition into a tweener. And then full babyface. He has done all that. Cody came walking back in. They rolled out the red carpet for Cody Rhodes, as they should, because Cody Rhodes is the ender of racism.
Yeah.
He brought about liberty upon us and everything.
That
you know?
he did do. Mm-hmm.
So, so Cody Luther the King Rhodes got the red carpet.
Lopez, he's also part.
And, so...
Cody Luther the King Rhodes Lopez.
Oh, he's even... damn.
We didn't even talk about that part of his life.
I mean, so the man's just checking off all the check marks, huh? Cody's just like ending all racism.
That's right. Starting with Dusty.
I mean, Dusty...
Embargo is done because of Cody.
Dusty Sapphire, Dusty had that, chocolate milk in his system and everything. But...
Is it fucked up to say the only one in the Rhodes family that married a white woman just, got screwed?
Yeah, she did, huh?
He did.
Did he
really-
what?
Go ahead. It's the weekly segment where we ask the question with Seth Rollins.
Then this man is out here putting over heels and outrageous outfits.
Is that a fucking...
This man is wearing a one-piece.
He's wearing a back-out leopard
He is wearing a one-piece fucking zebra suit.
Nigga, what? I don't even like using that. What the fuck is
This
that?
man this man brought his bed sheets from home and told the girl in the back, make an outfit out of this.
Bro got a
hole in the front, hole in the back, baby.
Bro got an unfitted fucking one piece on right now, man.
Oh, this is fucking great. I'm sorry.
This
See,
man,
it's
and he
funny
got,
that- it's funny
yo,
that
and he got
I'm
heels
wearing
on.
this,
He
and I'm
got
wearing
heels
this.
on.
Kyle. Let's see what I'm wearing tonight.
I see that. Macho Man ain't wearing that shit.
The madness, baby. Yeah.
And like I said, what did he do? This man is out here wearing outrage. He had the Astro Boys 5000s on.
Was that, what's his name, Hannibal Buress in the audience singing the Seth Rollins song?
I don't know, but he did wear the Astro Boys boots, though.
He really did. I will never forget. That was the what the fuck are you wearing there?
And you get Omos.
You better wear them boots. That's
You
a
get
big boy.
You get Omos.
He better have some mushrooms in his pocket.
And then
Fire flower.
here's what kills me. The big narrative that's been going around the IWC, and I blame JD from NY for this one.
Oh boy,
Where is my story?
dude! I thought it was a troll when I saw it.
I thought it was a troll.
I
I thought it was a troll too. I was scrolling
Oh,
through Twitter and I saw
you mean
the
the
graphic.
greatest match ever?
Part
2?
Part 2. Part 2.
Almost in one corner. 5-star almost. The city. Summer almost. All right. Okay. You guys were talking about a summer of punk. I bet you the summer of almost we'll actually see almost in the ring. Okay. So we can do that.
You wrong for that. You wrong for that. So summer of almost
Summer of almost 5-star, baby.
starts in Puerto Rico. It's coming in hot.
Your people.
What do Puerto Ricans do to deserve that?
All right, half of your people.
I mean, I guarantee you, nobody on that island said we want to see Omos.
Old Halloween costume from the 80s. That dude, that's shit.
He took Beetlejuice's stripes and just like twisted it. Man.
Oh my lord. All right, but go ahead, man. Continue.
Nobody in Puerto Rico is asking for Omos. Nobody.
But they getting them.
Okay, why?
No.
Why? Who? Vince, why would you book this shit?
Vince didn't book it. The people.
The people didn't book it. The people.
Wait. Long-term booking. All right.
What long-term booking?
1993.
Talk to him.
What did the Puerto Ricans give us? Elegante.
Yes.
Now they're getting El Grande Negro.
Or El Grande Negro.
They're returning the favor, Eddie.
Long-term
booking.
Is this their punishment for fucking Bruiser Brody getting killed down there?
Probably.
This is their punishment for it.
By the way, if Carlito does not show up at this pay-per-view,
I'd rather have Carlito versus Seth Rollins.
I agree by that. But if Carlito,
You could have gave me Carlito Sr.
Hold on.
Carlos Colon versus Seth Rollins. I would have took
Carlito has
it.
never put on a 5-star match.
Wait, I got it.
You could have given me Jose, who stabbed John Cena in the club.
This is a whole setup. All right, because Seth Rollins, he's cool with the Latinos. All right, how do you think he gets like the mind you, that's car interior he's wearing right now. Okay, you got the leopard. All right, you got the leopard.
That's somebody's seat.
So this is what he's gonna do, right? Almost gonna be in a ring. He's gonna dominate Seth Rollins. All right, then all of a sudden, Carlito's music hits. Carlito comes to the ring, takes a bite of an apple, and spits in the face of Omos because he doesn't think he's cool. All right, then Omos is gonna chop the shit out of him. All right, then Ole, Los Matadores, come in and try to save Carlito. All right, then he's gonna destroy both of them. Right, and then out of nowhere, with a 2-foot-tall ladder, El Torito comes in, helps Seth Rollins win. He gets the double over Omos. That's booking.
That's someone.
Nobody you mentioned is Puerto Rican.
Worst.
Now one fucking person you mentioned is Puerto Rican.
I have a Vince moment. I'm sorry. It was a Vince moment.
I mean,
We don't know what. Okay, first off, El Torito is a bull. All right, so we are not.
He is a Mexican
We are not
bull.
going to animal shame.
He is a Mexican
on this
bull.
Show, all right.
I am pretty sure he is a Mexican bull. Okay, they breed small bulls down there in Mexico.
I'm just saying.
Okay, not one person you mentioned in there. At least Seth Rollins' last name Lopes is fucking some
Lopez.
can be translated as Puerto Rican.
Is
Lopez.
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 Lopez
It's the same thing.
Is
That's the same thing.
All right,
But-
by the way, what the fuck is he gonna wear? That's the real question. He's gonna come out looking like he just came from New York City.
He's gonna wear a frog suit. He's Puerto Rico. He's gonna come out looking like a fucking sapo.
Eddie, I swear to God, if he comes out
Okay.
in green,
Okay. He's gonna come out. He's gonna come out in the goddamn Mario Brothers 3 frog suit.
oh my god.
did you say he's gonna dress up as Yoshi?
No, the frog suit from Mario Brothers 3.
Why do I feel like he's gonna do that?
El Sapo.
Why do I feel like he's gonna do that?
I mean, if they were in
If that fucking
if they were in
happens,
DR, he'd come out looking like a platinum.
If that happens, we need to get paid. WWE, you steal enough of our shit.
He's wearing green. He's definitely coming out looking like
He's
a
coming
frog.
out in green.
But why? Why?
I don't know.
And you know what this you know what the sick part is? is that the old man might actually have Omos go over.
I ain't gonna lie. I think Omos is going over.
Because
Why?
I don't know.
He's 5-star Omos. Like, am I not here?
No, you're not. You're not. Because I know for a fact you wouldn't cough up a paycheck to see Omos.
I mean, he did though.
Give me your card.
Wait, to spend my money on that garbage.
But you already did it. You already seen Omos.
Yes.
I will go watch
And
it.
what did you say about Omos?
I will go watch a man set himself up. I will go watch a man set himself on fire at XPW before I fucking paid to see an Omos match.
Oh shit.
I wouldn't even be a seat filler for an Omos match.
First of all, Omos is going to win the championship. You see how Seth Rollins wants to creep over to the title? That should have already been put a nameplate that said Omos on it. Think about it, the Nigerian Nightmare.
Nick, they can't even be filler. That's not even a proper filler match. A proper filler match would be some sort of female fucking match. Or so that's not even. That is empty the stadium match. Like, why would you do that to Seth? What did he do wrong? Has he not been a good company man? Has he not done everything he carried Logan Paul to
He told Triple H to bet on Ryan Garcia. My lever.
Oh my god.
My lever.
Let me guess, he was the rat.
Oh, if that
He was the
wasn't
rat.
a-
He was the rat on his
If that
club.
wasn't a
He was the
payoff,
mole, huh?
If that wasn't a payoff for a rematch,
My lever.
my lever.
This man smiled and then took a knee like Kaepernick.
All right, so let's wrap up.
He smiled at this man and took a knee.
He did. He legit like. He's
The,
like, ow!
the last time I saw somebody throw a fucking boxing match like that, Victor Ortiz did that for
Y'all talking
Mayweather.
shit about Jake Paul.
This burial was the longest burial of the week segment ever.
This was great.
I'm still waiting for somebody to give me a why. What did he do? Was he the one who snitched on Vince to the Washington Post? I get it. It wasn't Cody who dropped dime. It was Seth.
Oh shit.
As Vince found out.
It was definitely Tamina. What you got next, bro?
No, she didn't drop. She didn't drop the dime that she has on him.
All right. Tomorrow night.
And put it on the screen.
All right. It is him versus the Grayson Waller effect. I actually have the card pulled up here. Really quick to talk about a couple matches for tomorrow.
Melo's getting the Will Hobbs treatment. Transitional.
All right, looking at this card, there's probably the top 3 matches are 3 of the most important matches on this card. Because let's just be honest, the star power is there. Oh shit, Eddie, you spoke him into existence. You asked for him, he is here. This is what you wanted? This your king?
Here's our story. Here, they're gonna build our story.
What if Omos becomes world heavyweight champion?
I will. Well, they gave it to the Khali, so it's not out of the realm of possibilities,
They've
man.
been talking about, giving this guy a push after Mania. He's beating Seth Rollins, Eddie. I'm sorry. He's beating Seth Rollins. I don't know why, but he's
But
gonna
Vince is not in charge.
Go ahead.
That is 100%, 1,000,000,000% Vince McMahon.
It's probably like the one thing.
I don't give a fuck.
Hunter, you can do
I don't
everything
give a
else.
fuck what
Give me
anybody
Omos.
tells me.
Give me Omos.
Triple H himself, Paul Levesque, out of character, can try to tell me, no, I booked this. I bet you are a lying piece of shit.
Where did he punch you?
Your nose just grew. What does he have on you? He has criminal evidence on you, and you committed some sort of.
match. Moolah, damn.
All right, but no, I do got 3 matches I want pulled up. All right, first one, we're gonna go with the women's triple threat match for the NXT Women's Title. Because Eddie, you brought this up earlier. We have Roxanne Perez versus Tiffany. I don't know who the fuck you are, Stratton. Versus Indy Hartwell for the NXT Women's Championship. Now, Eddie, you said Indy is a transitional champion. What you got on this one?
What's going on, Tiffany Stratton? She literally was in the commercial. She literally was the last thing for the commercial. When you do that with a blonde, you already know. They gave it to Indy to be transitional. They only threw Roxanne in there because Roxanne was the former champion, and for whatever reason, kayfabe injury or real injury or whatever the fucking reason was, they wanted to do a storyline shit.
It was anxiety.
Apparently the girl's Kylie, fucking Smiley Kylie. She can't work in front of fucking crowds. Who the fuck knows?
It's anxiety.
Hey, she came from Ring of Honor. I understand. She's used to working in front of 20 people. NXT got 15.
But she has anxiety.
All right, whatever. I don't care what this Gen Z fucking girl has.
I don't think any titles change hands until next Friday.
I guarantee.
Not
NXT?
next
NXT.
Next Friday.
No, NXT. Time's changing.
Honestly, I kind of agree with Eddie.
Indy's transitional.
I do agree Indy's transitional, but like, I'm torn because I'm on both sides of the fence.
It's going to
when it comes
Stratton.
both of you guys.
The reason why she left and got her implants is because somebody backstage said, "You want to be champion?"
Well, here's the thing.
And she went and got them. And what happens when you get these done?
Oh no, she's had them before she got there.
No.
Yeah, when she first debuted, they weren't
No.
that big, or they were that big.
No, they were. Gabe.
Jackson,
When
you
you get,
verify.
wait.
Jackson will tell you. She got
Ask that
implants.
question. Watch this. Ask that question again. What happens when you get these done? Is that the question? You become 24/7 champion.
No, she already had those. The thing is that she has the DSLs. She doesn't know how to use them.
Yeah, she upgraded those.
No, she has the DSLs, but she don't know how to use them.
But I'm
AKA why Batista walked.
But I'm with both of you guys on this because I think that she is going to lose the title. And if she does lose the title, I agree. I think it should be Tiffany Stratton. And aside from the burial earlier, I think the girl has improved. She is what NXT needs. But at the same time, I'm with Kyle because I feel like Roxanne's getting a call up. Like, that girl's been ready forever. She's been ready forever. Now, do you call her up with the NXT title? Or do you just call her up as is?
Nah, you gotta go.
Yeah.
I'm literally giving you guys the reason why.
Also, Indy can
because WWE, as much as they want to be kid-friendly and a family-friendly show, Vincent Kennedy McMahon
Is a perfect.
always says that tits sell.
If they do.
Okay? Roxanne Perez does not sell because she is a wrestler. Okay? She is a minor and a wrestler.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck. Until I see her parents tell me she's over the age of 21, she is a minor to me because that girl looks like she's 12.
Agreed.
Indy Hartwell, she is a butt her face. Let's be real. Everything about her but her face.
Agreed.
She is definitely the reason why men invented the light switch. Why we have paper bags. Okay, Indy Hartwell has a good body.
You're tripping, bro.
That face of Indy Hartwell,
She's not bad looking, but
I actually
but
get
she is a butter face. Okay.
Actually, we already play this on the air.
you might as well shit.
Hang on.
Jackson, get a fucking Skype and call in.
Stratton was about as flat as maybe Thunder Rosa when she debuted at NXT.
That's the
Those
back
are
and
implants. She did not have double D's before.
She left.
Who the fuck was the big in that shit? Implants.
Well, I didn't think she had implants. I thought they were big back then.
She had bee stings. Left for a couple. Was gone for like a month.
Well, yeah, don't get me wrong. I know there's been work done.
She was gone for like a month or two.
Yeah.
And came back with
Fuller.
pillows.
Okay.
Okay, and that is why she is getting the spotlight.
All right.
Okay, because she plopped those on Vince's table, and Vince was like, nephew, HBK, yeah, you little bitch, champion, right there. Champion.
All right. So, I think we can all agree, except for Kyle. Kyle thinks the titles are staying.
Yeah, I think everything's
You think it's staying? I think if it's gonna be a title change, I'm going with Tiffany Stratton, so I'm with Eddie on that one. So me and Eddie are going with title change.
And I'm sorry. People seem to love Waller. I'm not a big fan of Grayson Wallaby
Well, I'll get there in a second.
and stuff.
I'll get there in a second because before we go there, we're gonna have us a teachable moment
okay.
where Braun Breaker, the new bad Braun Breaker, is going against a man that you don't talk about. Because you keep Andre Chase's name out your freaking mouth!
Did you just censor yourself?
Huh? No, that's what they said on the show.
Okay.
They said the F word. But no, Andre Chase versus Braun Breaker. And to me, this is a showcase match. This is a match
For
showing
who?
us...
For Braun Breaker?
No, for Andre Chase. Alright? Because this is exactly what I've been telling you, Eddie. Andre Chase and Chase U, the gimmick works. Okay? Even earlier tonight, what did you quote?
I mean,
Throw it up!
I love the...
Throw it up, Eddie! You already used the catchphrase.
If you want me to go there, I'm a big fan of the LWO, but doesn't mean they're not losers.
Nobody said they had to be a winner.
He's still a loser.
Eddie, when have I ever said Andre Chase is a winner?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Serpentico.
Loser. You don't win?
I mean,
Is he over as fuck? Hell yeah.
I mean, Serpentico is
The
a god.
perfect
10? Is he a winner? In life? Yes. In wrestling? No. Okay? Barry Horowitz. Was he a winner? No. Gilbert. Well, he held the title. We all knew he was the better
What about Disco Inferno?
He held the title. TV championship.
The artist formerly known as Prince Iakea.
Alright? Did he have to win?
No.
No. Brad Armstrong. Did he have to win?
Sometimes.
Occasionally.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Brawler.
No.
Did he ever have to win?
No.
No. We need losers. All right? We need jobbers. This is a showcase. You can put him in the ring with anybody. All right? And Andre Chase is going to give him an Andre Chase University size ass whooping.
I feel it. And what about the purple hat? He's a loser too.
Huh?
Purple hat.
Oh, I like the hat, though. Nice hat. It really is a nice hat. So who do you got in this one, Kyle? Braun Breaker or the U?
Yeah. Braun Breaker's gonna fucking annihilate that kid. He's gonna throw that dude around the fucking ring. It's going to be a very bad ass whooping. I'm sorry. I'm a fan of you, Chase, but I was a fan of Spike Dudley too, and he's famous for taking some ass whoopings. And
I saw him the other day, as a matter of fact. I actually ran. By the way, I really did bump into Spike Dudley the other day. It was fucking awesome.
I'm just yeah.
I mean, his greatest bumps were just featured on Twitter. So.
Oh, and Chisel Adonis did a video on it too, and he went back and got ECW footage, so you know it's even worse.
Yeah, I don't know how Spike Dudley's even walking.
Dude, he walks fine. He walks perfectly. He got a little limp to him, but he walks perfectly fine.
Don't know how that's fucking possible.
The dude is head. By the way, for those of you who don't know, if you ever heard of Amica Insurance, he's actually the head of Amica Insurance, right here in the state of Rhode Island.
Who?
Spike Dudley.
The head?
He's one of the head people at Amica Insurance. Dead serious. Google it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but yeah, no. So Eddie, who do you got?
Hey, Muhammad Hassan, the terrorist, is the fucking goddamn fucking.
He's the principal.
Oh, there's Caesar's principal.
Yeah. So Eddie, who do you got in this one?
Oh, Chase, Andre Chase. I
Okay,
said
well,
nobody
all right,
ever.
so Eddie thinks Andre
Said
Chase
nobody
sucks.
ever.
All right.
Come on, we already know it's gonna be fucking Scott Steiner. I mean Braun Breaker,
Yeah.
because you know he went from Rick Steiner to Scott Steiner now.
Honest opinion, though, do you think Braun gets called up? Because personally, I don't think he should get called up. I think he needs at least another year.
I really don't give a fuck if he does or doesn't, because Braun Breaker is as boring as paint drying.
I kind of agree with that.
He's
losing his luster.
He has lost his luster.
I think that the hell changes him for him, but he's definitely lost his luster a little bit. But I'm not saying that dude sucks in the ring, but I'll say he's boring.
I didn't say he is, but he is boring. No, his matches are boring. I mean, the opponent
is usually
the star of the match. He is.
He just put on an absolute clinic with Melo.
Melo put on a clinic.
I mean,
Melo always looks good, but it takes two to dance.
Yes, it does. But when your dance partner is mediocre and you're good, you can. I mean, Seth Rollins has been doing it. Seth Rollins literally just did the last. Just did it. He had a mediocre dance partner and made him look good. So we know.
He's gonna do it again.
We know.
Hall of Fame dance partner.
Mediocre.
Hall of Fame. Main event of the WrestleMania with the heavyweight championship.
He is a Grand Slam champion. Two-time over.
Married a Playboy, money. Has a TV show with her. Unlike Coldlander over here.
I mean, he had one.
Coldlander ended racism.
Valid point.
Okay.
But let's get to the main event of the show, which is him versus the Grayson Waller effect.
Grayson Waller's getting called up. Him is going to continue on to thrive in NXT.
Ooh. Bold take. Eddie, you said some shit about Melo being a transitional champion and how you didn't like Waller.
I mean, at this point, you call up Waller, he's just gonna be a loser in the main roster. Like he's literally Waller is literally Gen Z version of The Miz. He is going to be the proverbial loser They're probably going to give him token title runs and everything because he's going to be a good little boy and put in his dues and stuff like that. But let's be real. This is what, his third or fourth title shot down at NXT?
Yes.
I mean, so unless he is getting called up and he's going to the main roster, either he wins his belt and Melo's transitional and Melo gets called up, because let's be real, I'd rather see Melo on fucking TV than Waller.
I think we can all agree that we would love for Melo to get called up.
I mean, there's a plethora of guys that in the mid card that would be great with Melo. So, this to be real, there's not really a bunch of dream matches that we would like to see with Waller. I mean, Melo, Ricochet, Melo and Ali, Melo and Gable. I mean, Melo in Theory, Melo. I mean,
Mustafa Ali, who just won tonight.
I mean, there's a plethora of guys on the main roster that Melo could gel with really good in the ring.
Who did Grayson Waller not gel with in the ring?
That's the other thing, too, because Waller has had some bangers. And we said this, and it's funny because I said this when it happened.
Waller's matches have been, he could take some bumps.
He does.
He is the Dolph Ziggler. Look, he's like a Dolph Ziggler Miz hybrid.
And let's be honest,
he can sell you.
Ziggler's first half of his career.
Mizzler, yeah. Grayson Waller's Mizzler.
Good point. But no, Ziggler's first half of his career. Let's be honest, the first half of his career, up until including the world title run, he had a damn good career.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
And he was a great mid Carter.
Yep.
He was a great sell. But
you can always be a
But Ziggler was a great wrestler too.
Yes.
Okay.
Still is.
I don't see that in Waller. Waller's a great is a good sports entertainer.
Who did he have a bad match with?
But and that's where I was going to go when it comes to Waller, because like I said, they were doing this before. When AJ Styles got brought down and they put him with Waller, everyone was saying, "Why the fuck are you doing this?" The one thing I said was, "This was a test for Grayson Waller."
Yes, it was a test for him.
To see if he could go in the ring with a guy like AJ. And let's be honest, of course AJ outshined him because it's AJ fucking Styles, but Waller definitely held his own.
But Waller has loss after loss after loss after loss. What do you do with him in NXT if he loses to Melo now?
Here we go.
So he has to get called up.
Here we go. Here's a question, right? Melo, Waller, Breaker. How are you ranking them? Be honest about it. How are you ranking the three of those guys?
Wait, how
and
you
mind you, one guy has a damn near 1 year title.
How do you want me to rank them? You want me to rank them as sports entertainers or pro wrestlers?
All of the above.
Sports entertainers?
Yes.
All inclusive.
All inclusive? Because we can let's all be honest. Melo is number one, right?
Melo's number one because he gives you 360. He gives you 360. He could sports entertain you and he can wrestle.
Okay.
Braun Breaker, number 3. Because I'm sorry, in the ring he's generic as fuck.
Yes.
And his promos are trash.
Yes.
Now Waller could be number 2 because in the ring he is mediocre, but he can entertain you.
Yes.
Okay? So Waller got the entertainment factor down.
Yes.
And which is what WWE looks for. Okay?
Exactly.
And he is serviceable enough in the ring because that's why he got an AJ Styles. That's why he got a Gargano.
Yep.
Because he is serviceable.
And Ricochet too.
And Ricochet. He is serviceable enough in the ring where he can go with stars like that who can wrestle and entertain and stuff. Doesn't mean that he can't evolve into something that can wrestle and entertain.
Yes.
Because he is still young. He is still a baby
Yeah.
in the grand scheme of things. Okay? So I do not know what his background is prior to WWE, prior to NXT. I do not know if he had any prior wrestling. As far as I know, he wasn't an indie darling or anything like that. Nothing like that. So he is the prototypical what WWE wants. Somebody who can evolve into their style and stuff. Braun Breaker, I have given up on. Because that man is generic as fuck in the ring. He is Goldberg-esque in the ring.
He's cursed. I'm sorry. My thing about Braun Breaker is you're calling him Braun Breaker.
Yes. He should be a Steiner. He should have been a Steiner. He should have the dog mentality of his father and the fucking ruthless fucking aggression and attitude of his uncle.
Agreed.
But he does not have the wrestling capability of either one of them.
He's not bad in the ring. I'll say this.
Dude, you're hating right now.
I'm sorry. His lineage does not prove to me that he. Now,
how long has he been wrestling in the wrestling
And
business?
that's the kicker with Braun Breaker.
And that's the
because
thing.
He legit has only been in the business for 2 years.
yes, he's only been in the business for 2 years.
Green. He's looking good in the ring. I don't understand why you guys.
But I'm sorry,
that he
but
can just
Roman
work
Reigns,
on-
2 years into the thing, not being a wrestler, was looking a lot better in the fucking ring
You
wrestling.
mean the guy that you guys were chanting, you can't wrestle.
I wasn't chanting that.
Well,
I was thoroughly entertained. I was entertained with the Shield Roman Reigns. I didn't say that till after
You
Shield
said
Roman
when he
Reigns.
first started.
Yeah, the first
When
2
he
years.
Came out and it's a pompous guy with a big ass.
I didn't watch NXT Roman Reigns
So why are you comparing someone who was on the main roster to someone who's still in NXT?
because I didn't watch NXT was on TV. That was FCW. He was FCW Roman. He wasn't NXT Roman. He was never
But to answer your
NXT.
question with Braun, right?
Yeah.
It's not that Braun's a bad wrestler. To me, he's a really good wrestler.
He's mediocre.
But when it comes to the personality and the guy behind Braun Breaker, there are 0 layers to the guy. And mind you, there is an underlining layer that everybody fucking sees, that we all know is there.
Yet.
Yet.
That hasn't touched on
Yet. And that's why I mean, it's sad to say this because that guy's had a 1-year, 2-time world championship reign, and all 3 of us are ranking him number 3. You know what I mean?
Because you just put him up against probably the best 2 in NXT.
And what was NXT supposed to do? Develop.
Mm-hmm.
You held that title for a year.
Mm-hmm.
You're a 2-time champion.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker is passing you by.
No.
This motherfucker blew right by you.
Yes.
Like,
I mean, there's others that have blown by him.
Nah, I don't think it was you.
yeah. I'll be honest, they're the only true 2.
I'm sorry.
From the guys, they're the only true.
Yeah.
Because, hey, one guy just revealed he's the son of a Beverly brother.
The brothers.
He finally admitted it.
The brothers.
Von Wagner.
Von Wagner.
He's the son of a Beverly.
You didn't know that?
Yeah, his dad was Blake Beverly.
You didn't know that?
I thought his dad was the caveman from the Geico.
No, his dad is a Beverly brother.
And fun fact, they want him to be a main eventer at WrestleMania.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
What?
if those were the 4 pillars of NXT 2.0, boy, y'all got 2 of them right.
No wonder Kyle O'Reilly quit.
So, but like we were saying, final prediction: who walks out? Oh yeah, Brock. Of course, Brock's back.
Brock is back. He gotta leave to be back.
Cody, bro.
Of course, he's back next week. He's
But
back in
you
Puerto Rico
don't say is back. Just say Brock Lesnar appears.
next week.
Yes, he hasn't left to be back.
Exactly.
Fucking hate when they do that.
All right. So, who walks out of Spring Breaking tomorrow as your champion? Final call.
Mello.
We're all going Mello.
Don't miss, baby.
I mean, it has to be Melo because he just won it. Do you do the but I just got a funny feeling they're gonna pull a swerve and it's gonna be Waller.
I'll tell you.
This
right
is
now,
4 or 5 title shots already for this man.
Here's my thing. Mello has to hold that belt because the next pay-per-view is here in Massachusetts. Mm-hmm. The Battlegrounds is going to be in Mass. And it's Mello's home state. It's Mello country, goddamn it. I'm going to get that over. But
unless you
if
pull
Grayson Waller walks out of there as champion, Mello better be drafted on Friday. If he's not drafted on Friday, there's something wrong.
Unless you do a quick AEW hot potato and put the title on Waller just for Melo to win it back in his hometown.
That could be a possibility, too.
Just to sell tickets, just to sell that ticket, to sell that fucking pay-per-view. Melo getting a rematch in his hometown.
Valid point.
It's just, I'm just seeing it from like a point where if Waller doesn't win, he has to be gone.
Yeah.
Has to. You can't.
I agree.
You can't keep. He can't show up next week on NXT. He can't. If he loses again, he has to be called up. He has to be drafted to a show and show up on fucking SmackDown or Raw. Okay? And the same thing goes for Melo.
Yeah.
If Melo loses, you have to be calling him up. Because if that's the case, then you just flushed all this build you did for this kid.
Yeah.
So it's a booking predicament for them down there in NXT that they put themselves in, and it's just I just feel that if I'm sitting around and I'm like, which one of these 2 do I want to call up to my main shows? I'm calling up Melo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all agree on that.
So that means Melo has to lose that title. Now, granted, yes, you could go the route where he retains and he gets called up, but then he's got to lose it the next pay-per-view. That still makes him transitional.
Transitional is every single one of the last 19 TNT champions.
I mean, no. Because if that's the case, then Hobbs isn't transitional because Hobbs had 4 title defenses.
I'm joking. Bro. I'm actually joking. Hobbs wasn't transitional. It was a surprise call, but wasn't transitional.
Yeah, it was just a fucked up call. But it was a hometown thing, so it was like, what
yeah,
the
but you
fuck?
can get the win. Does he need the We'll get into that.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Trust me, I wasn't a big fan of that decision neither with Wardlow and fucking Hobbs. I was like, come on.
Yeah,
you could have had a DQ win where Wardlow got where Wardlow snapped and got DQ'd.
Really not that far away.
Yes, he could have snapped because of the fact that the way the last match ended and got DQ'd.
It's just that Wardlow has to beat all the black champions in AEW.
Oh, we're gonna make it a race. Tony Khan is not Caucasian. He is Middle Eastern. That man is closer to.
Here's Nick Khan.
Oh shit! Guess who's in the house?
Bad Booney.
Bad Booty Cowboys. This nigga rocking a hat. Look at that shit. You're in Chicago.
And those big old fucking girl earrings, man. The Kardashians already ruining him.
Oh my goodness.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
What starts on Friday?
It's that time.
Put it on the screen.
All right. The draft officially begins this coming Friday, where the game will change forever. All right. Draft time.
I really, really hope the rumors and all the dirt sheets for once in their fucking lives can get it right when it comes to WWE reporting.
They're going to get that shit all wrong.
And this is Triple H is actually going to have his cleanse moment, and his vision is actually going to be his.
Look like it.
Let's go. Was I excited about the announcement? I mean, it's draft time, so obviously you need to shake up the roster. But hold on. Whoa. Mr. YouTube shit himself is in the chat.
Oh, shit, what up?
What up, brother, man? But, yeah. What was I at before? I just noticed that I was low in the comments.
Starting the draft.
Yeah. As far as the draft goes, I can see your best friend tonight. Braun Breaker's going to Raw. Besides that, I just really, really, really hope that we're gonna get like the feel of the old school black and yellow and
black
NXT.
and gold,
black and
yellow,
black and
yellow,
gold.
black and gold.
Black and yellow. Motherfucker, it was a song. All right. That's my bad. I can stop doing that. But but seriously, just let Triple H actually have his vision. Vince, you can call for your input, but let's get to a point where Triple H can be like, yeah, I'm all set with that. I'm looking for a good restart. Let it go. Shake up the roster. Get some new faces up there. Get some new rivalry started. That's what draft time should be. But unfortunately, lately it's been
shit.
How can I put this?
Shit.
Wasn't I promised another gold medalist?
Who?
Anyway.
Apparently he going back to college
that
again.
That motherfucker was the only draft pick never to wrestle.
Apparently he's doing another year of college wrestling and facing sexual assault allegations as well.
Jesus.
So
I don't even want to go there. But go ahead, man. Yeah. Draft time.
Thoughts on the draft this coming year?
I'm zero excited for it, and that's because they have let me down multiple years. I mean, it got to the point where we weren't calling it a draft anymore. We were just calling it a shakeup.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a draft. It was just a shakeup.
Well, this one's
I mean,
not just a shakeup or wild card, bitches.
Yeah. No wild cards in this
I
one.
get it. Everybody's like, well, Triple H has got some input and stuff like that. I'm sorry. Judging from what I have been watching, he may get a few of his calls for SmackDown, but Raw is probably going to suck more balls than anything.
So you don't believe in Triple H's booking at all?
I did a few months ago until the old man came back.
Okay, remove Vince McMahon.
I can't! He's in control!
Remove Vince McMahon as a whole. Vince McMahon is no longer in the wrestling business as far as booking or on-camera stuff.
So you want me to go back 3 months?
I would like for you to tell me if you believe in Triple H's booking or not.
4 months ago. 110%.
So then why would you not fucking believe in a man who's actually getting his chance to say, this is all me?
Because the man's not in charge. He was Ariel Emanuel literally has come out and said that he hired Vince McMahon to be in charge of WWE. Vince McMahon is an employee of Endeavor. Endeavor is his boss. He is the one. He is the Dana White of the WWE. He is the one in charge. He is the end all be all. Triple H might be a content creator.
Tony Khan's father is who runs AEW, right?
No, because Tony Khan catches the right. Tony Khan's name's on the paychecks. Triple H's name's not on paychecks.
Who's on Tony Khan's paychecks name?
Tony Khan has his own money. This is
Go ahead, bro.
But the thing
Coke
is,
dealer.
well, yeah, the Coke dealer runs, but we don't know who the Coke dealer is. But that's a whole different subject because it's a known fact that Tony Khan pretty much used his money. It's a running joke that his father is the
got that money off
and
his
stuff.
pops.
Yes, of course he did. Of course he took what his inheritance and what his father was leaving him and invested his money. But this is a whole different thing. We know, well, now it says Endeavor on the paychecks.
Yes.
But prior, it said Vincent Kennedy McMahon on everybody's paychecks. Even Hunter's paychecks said Vince McMahon on there. So he is the end all be all. When Vince came out on CNN and literally said, I'm not in the trenches, but I'm still...
He's not talking about the creative booking, bro. I don't believe the bullshit that everybody putting in the dirt sheets when it comes to WWE because the very next day or next week, they reviewed it. They say, oh, guys, we were wrong about this. However, our source did say that this person was in the general vicinity. Take as Becky Lynch, not Becky Lynch, Miss Bailey. Bailey being removed from the programming and getting sent home, shit, they have no future plans with her. She was on fucking TV the very next week. Yeah. Like, everything that the Dirt Sheets puts out there, bro, I cannot trust or believe because Naomi just 2 days ago, not true. There is so many times the Dirt Sheets get it wrong, and it can be something that they bash AEW about. It can be something they bash WWE about. But when they go back and constantly and consistently rebuke it, to me, they're tabloids. I cannot trust a goddamn word you say. And from one other thing I hear is that the meetings with all talent was that Triple H is the man in charge and creator. If it's a bad episode of TV, God damn it, Triple H had a bad episode of TV. Trust me, there's been plenty of bad Dynamite. There's been plenty of bad Impact. There's been plenty of bad Raws, plenty of bad SmackDowns. Nobody is going to knock it out of the park every single day. I cannot say that he's losing creative control simply because of a couple of mistakes. But go ahead.
Okay. So,
can I just jump in really quick before I continue?
Go ahead.
This is my personal opinion. I believe Triple H is indeed in charge of the company when it comes to creative. However, I believe Vince has to okay. I believe that Vince is so far out of the company right now that he just says, sure. If it's something that he truly doesn't like, a la an Omos, or some shit like that.
5-star Omos. 5-star.
Omos losing.
5-star Omos.
He may say, I want this changed. But I feel like Hunter does have final say on what's going on our television right now. But I do think Vince does have some.
I would say that Vince would step in when he's going to say 110%, dude, that's not going to work. Something that somebody should have had for Vince.
Now my rebuttal. Okay, I love how you said the dirt sheets. Okay, I might joke around and mention the dirt sheets and these journalists all the time, but I don't go off the journalists say. Off what the dirt sheets say. I go off of what my eyes say. Yes. And my eyes tell me that Raw was peaking when Vince McMahon was retired.
Yes.
And out of the picture. Raw has gone back downhill since Vince McMahon has come back into the picture. SmackDown has stayed.
Yeah.
Leveled. Okay? So, in my heart of hearts, I believe that what's going on here is that Triple H is getting more say with SmackDown. Because let's be real, SmackDown's always been that show that Vince
never cared about.
Never really cared about. He had input. He would every so often, but you could always tell that SmackDown, leading way back to the SmackDown 6, was others.
Yes.
Was more others than
that
Vince.
I agree with.
Monday Night Raw.
What was Vince McMahon-esque tonight?
The whole fucking show was Vince McMahon-esque.
Can you be specific?
I don't think this show was Vince McMahon-esque.
This was a heavily Vince McMahon. First of all, Montez came out in sweats. That looks like a match that was thrown together out of clear blue.
That I agree with.
That looks like a match that was a rewrite.
That nigga could have tore his shit and then like, yeah, this ring.
His wife is a goddamn costume designer. You tell me she didn't have a backup? She had backups for backups. His wife's a costume designer. Bailey, another L. That's a Vince McMahon move right there. Because whether believe the dishes or not, I think Bailey is kind of upset with her rollback shit there. Okay.
Here comes bad company.
Okay. So, judging from what Triple H was giving us, because let's be real, Raw was giving us matches.
Yes.
We were getting long matches. We were getting quality wrestling matches with story mixed in.
Yes.
Then we went back to getting...
You mean like Seth Rollins versus Miz last week?
That's what I'm saying. Vince.
That was not a bad match, bro.
Yeah.
Because Seth Rollins.
Okay.
That's why.
Go ahead.
But anyways, we were getting good quality matches. We were getting long matches. We were getting women matches that were of quality.
And here comes the blood.
And then all of a sudden, Vince goes back in the picture. We're getting back to 90-second matches, quick squash matches, quick matches that make no sense.
One rebuttal to that? What was the best WrestleMania Saturday match?
Saturday?
Yeah.
Fuck a main event.
Some people would argue that it was Rhea and Charlotte, but continue.
Thank you, Rhea, for carrying Charlotte to the match. What do you want me to say there?
Bro,
But I'm going off of what I'm watching here. And at the end of the day, what I see here is a man who is, yes, writing the stuff out, but there's an other man above him who is like, I don't like this, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do it this way. So that's why I fear this draft. I'm hoping Triple H gets his way with SmackDown, okay, and he can form a nice little roster over there on SmackDown for himself, a la SmackDown 6 or something like that, and stuff. But I'm afraid Vince might try to take a lot of good names for Raw and stuff like that. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid Vince is going to come in there and fuck up Triple H's plans. Prior to him, I was sitting here blowing fucking streamers and popping off things when Vince retired.
Yeah.
I was singing the praises. I was like, hallelujah. I was like, ding dong, the witch is dead. I was out here fucking singing and dancing. I brought hats.
You did.
Okay? When Vince was gone.
We know you hate the dope. It is the worst kept secret in human
It's not a matter of hate.
You hate this.
It's not hate. It's the man has lost his touch. And it's okay. He's nearly 80 years old. It's okay to deteriorate.
You know the Bloodline storyline was one of Vince's ideas, right?
And you know who saved that? You know who saved that? A person like a Paul Heyman.
Bro, not every
Say
idea
that.
is going to work. Let's not remember chopping
Okay,
your pee-pee
and then-
in Vince's prime. Dude, just because you make one...
Chopping your pee was entertaining.
I get that to Vince Russo. I get that to Vince Russo.
That was Vince Russo. But let's be real. The Bloodline thing probably would have been over by now because Vince's decrepit old mind would have fucking...
We probably would have got bored with it. I actually agree with that. I think
Yes.
the Bloodline story would have...
Him leaving and Triple H taking over that, trust me, made it more entertaining. Okay? The inclusion, because I guarantee you, what they did with Sami Zayn was not what Vince was going to do with Sami Zayn.
Okay.
I guarantee you that.
No, that I agree with, because I think
Sami was going to be a
Sammy would
sacrifice.
have been a jobber.
Yes. What they did, how they pivoted with Sami Zayn was not in Vince's wheelhouse. Okay? That was 100% a Triple H pivot.
Can I ask you one question?
That rejuvenated that
Can I
storyline.
ask you a question? What was Brian Pillman to the Hart Foundation? Owen Hart to the Nation of Domination? Those are Vince's. Sami Zayn in the Bloodline is still in his wheelhouse.
But you're giving
Continue.
me Vince McMahon who still had his juices.
True.
But bro,
You're comparing Vince McMahon at his apex,
How about this?
at his peak,
Was
at his
Kofi-
fucking goddamn
Wait.
best. Because let's be real, Vince
Kofi Mania?
he never wanted that.
But they,
Hell no!
we
They
got it.
had to do
We
that.
got it.
They had to.
Here's the thing. We'll leave the Vince.
Kofi Mania was not a thing. They had to.
go back.
That was a jack.
Let's go to the draft because I'm actually excited for the draft because for years
I'm skeptical.
I know, but I'm gonna say
I want to be excited.
We can
No,
tell.
I want to be excited,
Here's the thing.
but I'm skeptical as
Here's the reason why
fuck.
I'm excited for the draft.
Go ahead.
The words I've been saying on this show for years needs to happen.
Reset.
A systematic change to WWE. Triple H is making it seem as if there's going to be a systematic change to the. I'll put on the The company needs a systematic change.
God damn, it's already back.
Like I said, congratulations on advance.
Go ahead.
No, you don't know. John's gonna pull out a gun and start shooting everybody.
Oh, boy, here we go.
He's gangster like that.
Yeah, look, gangster right there. But no, and the way Triple H has been talking about this draft, the way he's been hyping up this draft, that the company is going to change forever. We're getting a whole new perspective on WWE. The rumors that are going around saying teams are being broken up, people are moving up and down.
That's an obvious thing.
NXT is going to be officially considered a third show. It's going to be treated as if it's a third show.
Well, that one I'm so on board with.
I'm so on board with that because let's be honest, we say this all the time. There are a lot of Tristan Thompson still play basketball.
Yes, LeBron dug him up.
Oh yeah.
After the Kardashian buried him.
That
was a big hole. He had to dig a lot. He had to dig a lot. He had to go far.
But we say this all the time about NXT. There are a lot of people that are on the main roster right now that need to be on NXT. And there are a lot of people that are on NXT that we can agree, and we discussed about two of them today, that belong on the main roster. So if a systematic change is going to occur over this draft, it will be the best thing this company has seen in a while. Because they've been riding a wave of momentum going forward since Triple H took over. Let's be honest, Eddie said it himself, this company's been on an upswing. They're breaking records. I mean, well, technically they're still on that upswing. They're still making money. They're still breaking records. Raw's ratings have improved.
No, they haven't. Raw's ratings went up with Triple H. They've gone back down.
Well, but they're on a wave of going up compared to.
They've gone back down gone back down to almost Vince levels again.
Something like this draft could keep it back on an upswing.
Yes.
It could be that thing that Triple H.
It can give you that ratings boost that
they so desperately.
But it's a matter of. That's why I'm afraid that, Vince is going to be in charge of Raw because it feels like Vince is in charge of Raw.
No, I'm still going with the Hunter thing, and like I said, when it comes to the systematic change, this is where the questions start coming in. First question: who is your surprise draft pick to either show? What would be the biggest surprise coming out of this draft that you would want to see?
Well, one of them, hopefully. I mean, don't get me wrong, my dogs, but was spoiled, unfortunately, by fucking Hershey.
Montez is going to SmackDown.
Yeah, nah, I thought it was
Yeah. I think we can all agree Montez and Dawkins are done after Friday.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Biggest surprise, though. I'm not really. I didn't really think about the biggest surprise versus whose character is going to change in the draft. Who's going to get
that was actually be my next question. What character do you think changes the most in the draft?
Yeah. Probably like a Mustafa Ali. Don't get me wrong. I really, really need to see this. I need to see my man Chad get some type of fucking love and respect. He's way too good to be held out.
I mean, we've been asking for that for how many years now?
For real.
I mean, dude, you guys
let Otis go be his model.
Let him get on piece.
Yeah, let him get on piece.
I mean, it's a proven fact that Otis was the fucking Shawn Michaels of his group.
He had a group?
Of his team.
He had a team?
Who? I think the man's a janitor. Now in the high school.
He could be asexual. He just loves him and leaves him.
I mean, the man got.
He had Tucky gone. Yeah. He was banging Mandy gone.
Hey man, listen,
Maxine, you better be careful. You'll be the next one out.
You see, Otis is like the Miz. You leave the Miz, you leave the company. You leave Otis, you leave the company. You see, it's what it is. Look at these. Where they at? You see him?
Where they at?
Axel?
Huh? Howdy? Wait. Bo? All right. So Eddie, biggest shocker coming out of this draft. What do you think would be a shocking draft pick?
I don't have a shocking draft pick because I'm going to this draft with such low expectations that Talk to me next week. Talk to me on Monday.
All right. Well, how about this?
Because
Who needs
I don't
a
need.
Who needs a character change? How about that? Who needs a character change?
Actually, I do got a surprise. Like, Rollins going to SmackDown.
Rollins going to SmackDown.
When the fucking last time you been there?
Him and Roman have never left their shows for like the past like couple of
I
years.
mean, it doesn't seem like Roman's leaving fucking SmackDown
Yeah.
because the man doesn't work Mondays.
Yeah.
He showed up a couple of Mondays.
Occasionally.
He's the fucking tribal chief. He shows up when he wants to.
All right. Here's my surprise.
When Brock Lesnar has shown up on more Raws than you have a problem.
Here's
Well,
my
I got a
surprise.
full. Well, not make the full. Go ahead.
The bloodline splits up. Solo, go solo.
Yeah,
That's my surprise pick. Solo, go solo.
I don't think any of the bloodline split up. I think the bloodline stays together. I honestly think that the bloodline stays together because of the simple fact that what it's leading to is leading to the bloodline turning on fucking Jay.
Eventually.
Which is why I say Jay's gonna be the one to beat Roman. Just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah, maybe in 2028. I agree with you.
Here we go. Aside from the rumored names, 3 people you think from NXT should get called up. 3 acts that you see on NXT that you think should
NXT. Let's see.
William Bigelow.
She's hurt.
She should get called up, man.
I know.
No,
She's like Emelina.
nah.
She's like Emelina. 45 weeks for waiting on that ass.
Yam needs a title run down there. She needs more. She needs.
She's already more over than the entire female roster.
I don't think she'd make it on the main roster. She's too thick. And I mean, I'm talking about she got chichos. She got handles so you can grab onto it. Vince don't like Vince McMahon does not like handles. You have to be like this. You have to be like this. Flat as a board.
All right. So who else would you see coming up?
Coming up.
Control, man.
You want to give me? You want to keep giving me? He has control. He doesn't. He does not have control. He is number 2 behind Vince McMahon. The guy in Denver who owns the WWE now, who is 51% shareholder, has told you Vince McMahon is the president of the World Wrestling Entertainment.
Kyle, you got 3 people?
Let's see.
And no, I don't have 3 people because I barely watched that fucking goddamn rainbow mess down there.
It's so good right now, though. You're missing the big show.
All right. Give me Chase U as a whole. Fuck it, as a whole. Just bring him up, baby. Bring him up.
Why? So they can be so them and the LWO can job together? Okay.
Yes.
The other one, Duke Hudson. Nobody gives 2 fucks about him until Andre Chase was carrying him, and that little blonde girl that's with him. Who the fuck is she? Who the fuck cares about her?
Okay, first off, you put some respect.
Okay.
All right.
And the one they fight is showing up on Dark.
Eddie, can I finish my list?
What are you gonna say? The Creed brothers?
Yes.
The Creeds?
Yes.
The Creeds? They have disappeared.
I'm gonna get this one recorded.
They have disappeared into obscurity. Okay? Who are they? Nothing. Lost. Big out. Obscurity. Twitter has better fucking. Twitter got better fucking posts than fucking Facebook. Okay?
You have FTR on us again.
Okay. The Creeds, in fact, I bring Gallus up.
Okay.
They're more ready than the Creeds. All of Gallus is more ready. Gallus has been ready since NXT UK.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah, but
Okay.
really good, bro. Right now.
Okay, but the Creeds are fucking generic.
You better change that.
The Creeds are as bland as a plain fucking salad with no dressing. Bland. They are bland as fuck.
So you don't like the Brutus Fall?
Say yeah.
So who's number 3, Kyle?
The Revival was trash. FTR is greatness. The Iconics suck, but they were inspirational.
That you got damn right they were.
And they also defeated at WrestleMania.
That's right.
The Iconics still sucked, but they were inspirational.
You can't suck when it means.
You know what I'm saying? That's the perfect 10.
Yeah. Hey, he knocked up So he won.
What?
He
Like
won.
I said, in life is a winner.
He won. He knocked up the Shawn Michaels of that group. Because it's
What you want? You guys are gonna say she ain't ready. I don't give a fuck. Okay, all right. Alexa Lopez, get her up there. Okay, get her up there. Get them. No, I'm gonna be real.
and what? Tag her up with Raquel.
And let me tell you why. Why Electra was with the La Familia, if you will. Okay.
It should have been Raquel.
You say anything else, right? Just listen to this now. While she was with them, you're gonna say, "Oh, she wasn't ready. She was inexperienced. She was blah blah blah." They had gold. They had relevant storylines. They had wins. They were actually a force when they were with her. And you sent her off to somebody who wanted to be unionized, and now they're part of the losing without an option. Like, let's just be real. Can we get our real Cosmo back? The proof is in the pudding. One was handed to the other, and it couldn't be Paul Bearer. She had to be. Okay.
Why the fuck is he right? Why the fuck is he right? Holy shit, you're right. You really are right. Oh my god.
It really is. That's
I'm
sad.
saying, I'm like, holy fuck. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I'm like, he's spitting facts right now.
So true. Second they put him with fucking Zelina.
They lost. Say what you want to say, okay? But while Electra was there,
They won.
there'll be some chocolates being flying if you were told that you were going to go out there and lose the hit row.
It's true.
They actually beat Hero.
They lost once.
Huh?
They lost once.
Hero?
Yeah, they did. That part is true.
Then again, if you had
Electra knew how to use the chocolata. See, the thing is that Electra, she's from the island, but she's from the island. Zelina seems like she was born here. Her parents are from the island. Yes, her parents are from the island, but she was born here.
You had one.
So
that
she's
was,
American Puerto Rican.
Hey, it's Dylan Bricks.
You had one that was actually making sure that they got their sazon de rocum carne. Okay,
It's true. One knew how to cook, the other one used.
And then you got the other one who would rather be out there as a video game character as she's getting fucking pinned by Rhea. You know what I mean? See, there's differences. Get my girl up there on TV.
Can I just say I would love to see Rhea pin Electra Lopez. I'm just throwing that into the universe.
Well, in all fairness, I do not.
They miss 11:30. We got to go. Go ahead, hurry up.
I don't know who Electra Lopez is dating, but I'm sure it's probably a man of minority
we already
color.
know who she's dating.
Who?
He's formerly
The finest.
Jobber.
So he's a minority.
Yeah.
Well, Zelina's married to
They
a white
actually
boy.
broke up.
Yeah.
She's married to a Dutch.
Yeah.
She's married to a Dutch. She's married to a man from.
That's right.
She's married to a Dutch.
That was a test.
She's married to a Dutch man.
So in other words, she gets a lot of weed.
That is the whitest of white.
Valid point.
Then people are afraid of sunlight.
All right. Well, I'll give you my three really quick.
That's
Before
why
we
he
wrap
stays in
the
the
show
house
up.
of black. But go ahead.
First person I need up from
Can't do
NXT.
that.
I'm going with Kyle here. The U.
Take it up, baby.
They need to be up there. They're TV ready. They're over as fuck. If not, you already know Andre Chase gonna whoop some ass.
Yeah.
All right, number 2. I want this as a package deal, and I'm telling you right now, I want Scorpion and Sub-Zero working for Shang Tsung. All right, I need Dragunov and McDonough. And Eddie said it a couple days ago. I need them with the Judgment Day. I need them with the Judgment Day. All right? I need them, like I said, that Scorpion and Sub-Zero. They're mortal fucking enemies, but they work for me. And just have that underlying storyline the entire time. You got fucking green over here, you got red over here. All right? Or turn McDonough blue, whatever, because it's fucking ice cold.
I mean, the Russians and the Irish don't get along.
Exactly. So, like I said, my Scorpion and my Sub-Zero. They hate each other, but they work for me. And number 3, we talked about him earlier, and I'm sorry, I really hope they call him up.
This white boy calls himself HBK.
Yep, that was him.
Hillbilly Kobe.
Yep, that's him.
Hillbilly, he's him.
Yeah.
He is him.
That's him.
Yo, Lakers fan, let him refer himself to even have Kobe in his name.
Listen,
They're in the playoffs.
Right now we're in the
They'll
playoffs.
they'll win whatever.
Right now he's going to get a ring. If he gets us a ring, call yourself whatever the fuck you
only
want.
people
If
more
you do
delusional-
not, you better not ever call yourself Kobe again.
Eddie,
Okay?
the only more delusional fans in the playoffs right now are the Knicks fans. So we'll let Kyle have that.
Did you say delusions?
Huh?
The fan base of one ring in the last 35 years?
Huh?
One ring
Who?
in the last 30 years. 35, actually.
Who?
Celtics. One ring.
Okay, well, wait. Let me ask you a question, right?
Go ahead.
How many total rings do you have?
Same amount as you.
Okay, but see, first off, ours were always in Boston. Okay, last I checked, the Minneapolis Lakers, they got some rings too.
Oh.
So that means you're two less.
That means-
Asterisks.
Time out. But you know what's funny, though?
I'm saying, because our team never left our city.
But here's why I just won this argument.
Yeah.
I never once said Los Angeles Lakers. I said Lakers. You said Minneapolis. What?
I said Minneapolis.
You said Lakers, baby.
Yeah, he's right. But no. But number three for me, it has to be Grayson Waller, man. This kid has been showing up and showing out. The IG thing during his Grayson Waller effects
Like a Waller.
numbers. He's a cocky heel. He's a prick. And let's be honest, WWE, they gotta wait till 2024 to get an MJF.
They ain't getting MJF.
You got MJF at home. It's wish, but it's not bad. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
Woo! Where's your ankles? Oh, you got to hit the shot, though,
Oh, you
young
push the
man.
shit out of him, by the way.
Go ahead.
So, you know what I'm saying? Until then, you got MJF at home. Why not give Grayson Waller a shot? Bring some new blood up and give him an opportunity.
Wait. This man just compared Waller to MJF.
I said which version. I did
Oh,
say
okay,
which
okay.
version.
I didn't hear
no.
which version.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did say which version.
Woo,
No,
boy!
I said
Holy
we have MJF
shit!
at home, Eddie.
Holy shit! You
No,
just
I said at home.
woo,
This is store brand. This is great value.
woo, boy!
But great value sometimes can get the job done.
These motherfuckers went on 12.
We can't afford Dr. Pepper, but Mr. Pibb is right there.
Ooh, Dina!
Respect on Mr. Pitt.
Exactly, Michael. That's what I'm saying.
I tell you right now, Dina just avoided 72 hours alone because I was about to have you committed for 72
just
hours.
saying.
I was about to have you
I
going
did
to
the
Butler.
disclaimer.
I would have dropped you off.
There was a disclaimer.
I would have dropped you off at Butler myself.
There was a disclaimer.
Okay.
Lady is.
I would have put you to 72 hour home myself.
I'm
Got my
straight, Eddie.
keys.
Don't worry. I'm good. I can do this and this.
Appreciate y'all tuning in, especially for the extra hours. Y'all can catch us every week.
I was about to say, you didn't have that much liquor. What are you doing, cocaine with Tony Khan? I was about to say, you're doing cocaine with Tony Khan?
It was the bear.
So,
The bear.
now that I'm standing, right?
Yep.
I'm getting naked.
All right. Well, we
Hey, look, I'm Dylan Brooks. That's
Don't poke there.
Look, I'm gonna do a Tyler Bate.
Oh my Lord.
Wait, what happened? Oh shit.
Somebody top modeled his ass. Sad part is, I don't want to put Marseille and fucking Man Suave in there.
He gets drafted.
He
with them.
fucking, they got pushed out of the fucking group.
Oh,
Otis, fuck Man Suave.
see, he loves him and leaves him. All right, so we will catch y'all.
Why
next
did you do
week.
that to Man? I understand Mace, Marseille was trash.
Yeah,
Man Suave,
Undefeated in Saudi
undefeated in South.
I guess
He
that's
is
what
the Arabic Roman Reigns.
All right, we will catch y'all next week. Later, everybody.
Man Suave.